Hey guys, welcome back to Fluff-V. Shut
Why did you do this?
every time. You didn't do it last time, I'll give you that, but every time.
My.
Take it from the top. Places everyone.
The top.
Go, Squee.
Hello and welcome back to Fluff-V. I have a quesadilla, and we also have a cat with the question.
Yes, Majma, I'm Kita Cat, I'm a shapeshifting sorcerer. Today's question is, what is your favorite form of entertainment? And personally, I like just making things. Like, if I have soft music going in the background and some creative project I'm working on, I am super happy.
Alright. And she's not the tinkerer of the group.
Yes, I am not.
Speaking about a tinkerer, Volky.
Hello, I am Volky. I am I guess right now I'm a roguish artificer of the group.
You sound more like a shapeshifter than me.
We're just swapping roles. We're just swapping roles today, everyone. Don't worry. But
yeah, Cat's playing Volky today. It was pre-discussed.
Yeah, but I'm sure surprising no one. My favorite thing to do and pastime for entertainment is tinkering things. And I mean, that comes to no surprise. I like to make my own fun, kind of, in a way.
He likes puzzles.
Yeah, I like puzzles.
Puzzles are fun.
Sometimes my puzzles, you know, they go kaboom, but I mean, it's very rare.
Goes kaboom.
Anyway, last and certainly the least, we have a dragon.
Oh yeah. Greetings.
Please don't look how she's shortest.
By least, I mean the least height.
You know, my door's right there. I can just walk right out. You know, it's right there.
Well, you certainly can.
But you're not.
That is a possibility.
But you are not.
It's a possibility, but you like us too much.
You really put money on that?
I have a feeling a bit of gold is holding
I
you
am
here.
the paladin kobold that is very much into training. I like to make sure I hone myself in various ways, whether it be through strength, dexterity, or just taking blows from enemies. It helps rough out the edges.
So getting hurt is entertainment for you.
Oh my, a masochist.
I mean, if you want to count the sore muscles you get after a rough workout, I mean, I guess.
Well, you literally listed taking hits.
I mean, yeah, how else
so
would
either
you
you're
know?
doing drugs or you're like getting hurt.
I mean,
what is it?
To be fair,
That'll be 50 lashes. I know you're into it.
To be fair, there is another. You can take a hit in a few different ways.
Well, yes, drugs and getting smacked.
Well,
Is there a third I'm forgetting?
eh.
Let's not defile the innocence.
I was just looking for a yes. I didn't need you to elaborate.
Absolutely.
I will leave it to the theater of the mind.
Anyway, my favorite pastime is cursing my players. Moving on.
Yes, we know.
Oh wait, Squee answered today? How rare.
Yeah, how rare. It wasn't Squee, it was actually V. It's hard to tell, yeah.
These nuts.
Who said these? It was V. V-E-E. You fucking idiot.
Well, we pronounced their D's better.
It wasn't a D!
I know, I'm just messing with you.
I didn't.
I like to infuriate the demon.
And this is why the
demon and stuff.
And this is why the DM curses you.
I'm already cursed. All right.
So as y'all
Why
are starting your adventure, all of a sudden lightning strikes the kobold in his metal armor like 1,200 times in a row.
Somehow it
roll a new
dodges
character, please.
Yeah. Somehow it dodges the entirety of the cart because we like the mimic cart. And
Yeah, it goes through the door, like through the top door.
It would go through the skylight then, wouldn't it?
That's what I just fucking said, you idiot!
The door.
He said top door.
No,
As in, he forgot the word for skylight.
Yeah. It
I don't
turns
call
out,
them skylights. I call them sunroof.
Turns out those horns make great lightning rods.
How do you, honestly?
Anyways, we're at Goblin Town. I'm hopping out of cart.
I am also hopping into the cart. As we look over the Goblin Town, have there been any major changes since we last were here, which was a while ago, I think?
Well, we came here to drop off the dragon, which wasn't too long ago.
Yeah.
That was right before going to Svaldorn.
No, making quick work. There are a lot more like suitable houses.
So they've actually improved. I'm actually surprised, honestly. I figured it was
You
gonna be
notice-
hot the entire time.
One more strange thing, though.
Mm-hmm.
There's more humans now.
Oh,
I mean, I would imagine so. We did spread word of it, so
true.
yeah. Wouldn't surprise me if there's a
They're
few
also
humans or other
helping
species.
goblins, build.
And did they seem happy with each other?
They're not knife the neck right now, so probably.
I guess a
Oh,
form
yeah.
of tolerance is gonna prop up.
Honestly, that's the most we need.
It's probably still weird that goblin and human are getting along nicely. Not something you see every day over here.
We're talking feral goblin. Yeah, no.
So,
All right, well, I will
Okay.
start to approach the gate of the town then.
I do have to wonder, can we see where our amethyst dragon friend has settled?
you do not noticeably see him. We'll make it a perception roll. We can
Okay.
give it.
I will roll to find Dracoa then.
The others can get along in this if they want.
I'm throwing my dice.
15.
13.
Alright.
Oh shit, I do need to roll mine. Give me a second.
Let me see. What is it? Perception, right?
Yep, perception.
Perception.
Oh,
Oh, well, that's a nat
that's
20.
just a straight 13.
That is a nat 20. I'm glad I used it here.
Now you
Yeah,
So-
nat 20 plus 0.
Episode.
You notice
Wait.
that the main hall has been sort of cut in half, and he kind of lays in it in a way. You can just kind of see his wings outstretched.
Oh, so he didn't just become a loner. He's in the center of town.
Yeah.
I kind of just lean over to Kat and Volky as I just go, how much you want to bet this entire village is his horde now?
Why don't you
Well-
go ask?
I mean, honestly, it seems pretty likely. He seems comfortable.
Just take this village, replace them with kobolds, and yeah, you basically got a dragon's lair.
Well, now he's just leading goblins.
Yeah.
Probably. Probably more capable than kobolds,
Yeah, probably.
That's a hard statement. I'll tell you that.
I think it has a lot of merit actually. I mean, with the one kobold we've seen so
I
far.
guarantee you, they are not. There's a reason.
Tax tactics
why,
doesn't help that much.
There's a reason why dragons only recruit kobolds most of the time. Very few exceptions.
Oh, yeah,
that
because
will
dragon
recruit
can.
others.
Well, yes, also
And they
because
praise them.
yeah.
So what is
racism.
Dracoa doing right now?
So as you approach kind of this hall, you see him and the actual leader of this lovely goblin town just talking.
Now here's the question,
Oh.
did you actually forget the name of the leader?
Absolutely.
Markian.
Oh yeah, it was Mark.
I thought so.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Hey.
Right?
You
Yells at
try
me
to
for-
work with 100
yells
names
at
on
me
hand
for
constantly.
making a simple joke at the beginning of our stream, talking about we want to be professional. No.
No, we're never professional. That's not our thing.
Exactly.
No, we're
I mean-
professionally unprofessional. There's a difference.
Well, here's the thing: professionalism does not start with a V, so cannot possibly be from us.
Professionalism. Start replacing every word.
Anyways, I'm gonna walk over and say hi.
We're not doing this. You walk over,
Um,
Archean and Dracoa take notice to you. Just kind of wave you over to come join the conversation.
What you guys up to?
Archean says, well, we're just discussing future plans.
I see you guys have already grown a lot.
Yeah, well, numbers tend to help.
Yeah, that does in fact help propel population.
There is another way of propelling population, but I don't think enough time's passed for that.
Well, that is also helped by
Oh, boy.
numbers.
Yeah.
Well, yes, it's more likely to happen with numbers, but still,
I just look
civil conversation, little mister.
and so what?
It does go to
I
show
mean,
you plans for building a school, by the way.
Ooh, education.
Educate. I'm kind of looking at him. I'm like, hey, are you gonna make that education free for all, or is that gonna be more of like only?
How
a
else would you
certain
indoctrinate
person?
people?
Well, yeah, but you only have. There's typically only a certain amount of education that you can give to certain people, other than, the basics.
And generally, the basics is what the school is there to form.
Yeah. He will
Oh,
go on to answer is just easily saying, we'll see where the money falls.
I don't know, all you gotta do is just take them out in the woods, and they'll learn the basics real quick.
And Victory, we're talking school, so yes, indoctrination.
Quite literally. School's just a cult.
I was not expecting it at all. You always get me right when I'm breathing in, and it's like a jab to my lungs.
Wait, what?
You always say some outlandish shit right when I'm breathing.
I mean, I hope you're generally breathing. That seems like a weird thing
Well,
to have time.
You know how sometimes you just take a deeper breath in or something? It's like your lungs are just like getting caught up, and they're like, oh yeah, we need more breath. And you're like, okay.
Hey, I need more breath. Hey, homie.
Inflated.
Sucking that good air.
Yeah, well, sometimes you're just chilling, and then you'll just take a deeper breath. And Kat always manages to time her little jabs right then.
I'm glad I have good timing.
You know what's funny, Volky?
Why?
I actually have an Is It badge.
Nice.
So that your fucking guild, I have a pin for it.
Oh, speaking of looking around, do I see my favorite goblin worksman anywhere?
You see him kind of already starting like the foundation of said school in question.
Yes. Well, I will wait for a good moment when they're talking and promptly scurry over there to the people, my people.
Alright.
Do people?
You hear them talk that Tremoka will actually be one of the teachers of said school.
Ooh,
Oh.
I'm sure he has a lot to share.
Yeah, probably.
No.
What was that?
What?
Your noise
What?
is the noise you made?
I
The
said,
noise.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
I
Dragon.
heard you.
I said who, but yeah.
Dracoa,
Dragon.
the big
Dracoa.
amethyst dragon.
I heard something completely different.
I don't know what you
That's
heard.
because I
It's what confused
mispronounced
me.
it, probably.
I think Discord is just absolutely botching words today.
Maybe,
I probably
maybe.
mispronounced it, so I'll take credit for that.
I don't know. I don't think
Credit.
you did. I heard it right.
No, I think I accidentally said a Magic the Gathering name.
It's not.
I think I said
it wouldn't
Tremoka.
surprise me.
Alright then.
Because I just looked at the card like before the stream started, so.
Ah.
Of course you did. Tis what you
is
do.
that? Yeah, before I got in the call, actually.
Ooh.
Oh, I actually just remembered something that may or may not help the town with funds for the school. Because I have not used this yet, but I have the King of Gerthia's voucher.
Yeah.
And I'm sure if they bought materials there, then they'd get money off. I don't know if it's actually gonna help them or not, though.
So I mean, it's only good for one purchase. So they'd have to buy something in bulk of one resource. So you'd have the options of picking either stone, wood, or anything like that. But
or books for a school.
Yeah, you could, but
I'm just gonna pull it out and be like, would this be of any help to you guys?
Wait, didn't you use yours?
I haven't. No, I have not used mine. I've been holding on to it.
I haven't used mine either.
He kind of just takes it and says, I'm sure I can try to find some use of it.
I'm sure you'll find more use than I have.
Clearly.
If I haven't used it yet and we're planning on moving on to the next place, might as well give it to someone who could use it.
I mean, to be fair, if we're being generous... Oh, wait, I'm not over there. I get to be non-generous. Fuck yes. I'm not withheld by social constructs.
I guess so. I mean, the other thing I could pass over is my Madeline book, but I don't think there's much use for that either.
No.
Y'all will get more use on that in the Pegasus ride.
Until we figure out Carl is there too.
So, he does go on there and ask, why are you in town?
We're heading back to Forest from Gerthia and just decided to stop by and see how you guys were doing.
Well, I think we're coming along nicely. I'd like to see you on a future visit, maybe.
We're gonna be heading towards Merida for a while, but we'll probably be back sometime later.
Oh, well, I hope you stay safe.
That's the hope. And what is the fox doing? Because I just noticed he scurried off.
Oh yeah, no, I am striking up a grand conversation with these guys. Just some more, I won't go super in depth, but some more blueprint-y looking minor illusions are being done. More talk of architecture and different ways of structuring, painting, so on and so forth. Even different materials now that they have money.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm paying y'all absolutely no mind. I'm in middle of teach mode. I'm in teach mode.
He's soapbox moding.
Yeah.
Well, looks like we'll be hanging a little bit longer while Volky imparts his wisdom.
And what about our little lizard? What's he doing?
Well, since I have no ties to this village, not much.
Not gonna be talking with the dragon, prying for more dragon information?
I mean, he already couldn't help me with the rune, so there's that. And
Or looking around and seeing if you can make a connection. You never know what might be here.
Why would I want to connect with the village? Answer me that. Me, a loner that doesn't want to go very, very often to even go inside an inn. Why on the God's greens of the earth would I ever associate with villages?
Because it's a goblin one?
Because if you find something in here, that you actually do enjoy, you would be kind of tied to it because you don't want that thing gone.
Eh?
What?
There's not much in any villages that I can really find fondness in.
Again, there's a literal dragon here. You could befriend the dragon.
I looked to Cat, right?
I'm not saying this in character. I'm saying this to you.
Say that because I'm actively thinking you're stating this in character.
No, but
we're all out of character. Asking, what are you doing?
Way out of character.
I mean, you're the one.
I think that was clear.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't. Actively wasn't. I thought friggin' I knew Volky was saying it out of character because he was already in his own thing, but since you were next to me, I thought you were saying this in character.
Well, since I was building off of what they were saying, I was pretty sure it was obvious that it was out of character. But anyways, out of character, what are you doing?
Out of character, I don't really know what my character would want to do since, again, there's no... he hasn't talked to the people.
Go find bugs? I don't know.
I mean, I most likely would be writing in my book about dragons again, considering the fact that there's literally nothing else I have to talk about into this village. You're the only ones that wanted to visit this village.
I mean, that is honestly fair. I just thought the dragon might talk to a dragon named Draconic.
I eat goblins as a snack. Goblins are treated as snacks with dragons. They're not something that either cannon fodder, snacks, or just general playthings to entertain themselves with. They're not in the sexual kind.
So blatant racism, guys.
Wow.
Yeah, but it's already established that Desmond as a character is racist.
Yeah.
Who would have thought that a race that is hunted down by even humans to near extinction would be just downplay? Wow, who would have thought?
Well,
Blatant racism.
Well, either way, I'm still chatting.
Yeah.
So
Volky is chatting. Desmond is nose into his book, quill going in front of his face, just trying to ignore the fact that we're in a town.
Yep.
Seeing Desmond in his book, I'm actually going to be reminded of Thane's journal and see if it's updated with anything for this town or anything new since I last looked at it.
I'm about to say, is it catching on to my lectures I'm giving and writing down architect knowledge?
Unless you're in earshot with Cat, then no. More than just faint mumbling.
So if I was paying attention, it would, but since I'm not paying attention to him.
True.
So it'll write down information based off whatever you hear.
But, the cat will see something new in said journal.
Mm-hmm.
A description of a lovely character named V.
Oh.
V? Wow, that's a great name.
The Collector of Curses.
Oh, that guy.
Yes, that guy.
Or girl, it's a changeling.
Thing. they them thing. I don't even
not a specific gender. It's Pride Month, guys.
What does it say about V?
It says that V is more of just an alias, so their true name is mostly unknown. Their title mostly goes by the Collector of Curses. And no one truly knows how many curses they put on themselves. Just know that they're technically supposed to be dead, but also by technicality immortal.
Sounds about right.
But also by technicality undead, but also by technicality ethereal.
Yeah. There's something about mixed blood as well.
Would they have blood?
Changelings have
I mean,
blood.
it might be very viscous and like oil, but yeah, probably.
Hey, you know how lycanthropy and vampiric is also technically a curse?
Well, lycanthropy is not
It's more of a disease, but it could be considered.
Yeah.
As the Collector of Curses, things considered will be considered.
You're picking a very weird battle here.
I'm not picking any battle, I'm just asking a question. No battle is being picked here. I'm just like, isn't freaking undead not considered when they have no blood?
Well, I didn't necessarily say they were undead. That was a Volky thing. I said they should be dead.
I don't know what they are. Listen,
they're a little bit of everything.
They're the collector of pronouns and curses. Okay, I don't understand them.
Holy.
Yeah. It also specifies how it seems that they have a near unlimited source of magical items.
That is true.
That they do.
Still, no descriptive way of how they get them.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fair enough. No. It's kind of that thing of like, oh, you want to know how this is made? No, I don't. Well, here you go. It's made from chicken's foot. Oh, great! I'm never having.
Don't look up how marshmallows are made. You will never eat a s'more again.
That or Skittles. Skittles will actually make you not want to touch a Skittle ever again, or any kind of like.
Yeah, you know what? I looked that one up. I still eat Skittles.
I don't.
I also still eat marshmallows. So,
Squee, have I lectured enough for a little ding to go up as their knowledge level goes up?
yeah. They
Okay.
indeed take your wisdom.
They have advanced to the I have become the wandering architect for them. Just
the wandering knowledge god.
I can't wait till like y'all find, I don't know, a Knoll village and you try to do something with them.
No, that's not gonna work at all.
What, you don't want to see the pretty Knolls?
The Knoll.
If I can communicate with them, I'd try.
I mean, to be fair, yeah.
Cat, you would die.
Yeah.
Again, this is if I could communicate with them and convince them not to kill me.
Good luck.
Well, as I can tell that they have gotten an understanding of the material, I give them a wave and say my farewells as I go back to the party. Did I miss anything?
No, not really. They're making school. They now have voucher for Gerthia. And I looked in this journal, and I now know more about the curse collector.
You'll see my character visibly shiver a bit, remembering what happened. Yeah.
Look down at you, how the boots treating you.
I just picture like Volky hearing V's voice in his head.
Yeah. Well, it's more just another like a little quick from the lightning damage. The lingering.
I think it's funnier that Discord cut that out.
Yeah.
Probably, honestly.
The audience will never
Volky
know.
takes like 4 psychic damage, 1 for each shell.
Yep. But anyway, with that, I will say, well, that's good. Honestly, it's more likely to call them architects at this point. They seem to have a good grasp of really everything they need. It should be a really nice place by the time we get back.
Fair enough.
So I think I've done what I need to do here. Though,
I suppose the only other question is we're probably going to be heading back this way when we head back to Gerthia before we head off to Merida, right? Is there anything we can do for you guys while we're in Forest?
I don't believe you need their assistance at the moment.
Fair enough.
yeah, fair enough. How is insert dragon name doing?
Dracoa.
Dracoa.
Insert dragon name.
Insert dragon name here is right in front of you.
Yes, but I'm saying.
Ask the frickin' dragon, how are you?
I thought y'all stepped away. I'm sorry.
No.
Socially awkward.
I was distracted.
Too distracted to see a gargantuan fucking creature.
Okay.
True. Anyway.
Who's that fucking
Hello.
true?
Hello, Dracoa. Hello, Dracoa. Are you settling in okay?
Summerlands, I seem to have made my place.
Yes, certainly. It seems.
You look almost like an object of worship.
Makes no sense.
You certainly seem to have made a comfortable spot for yourself.
This spot is indeed comfortable.
God damn it, Everglades.
What did Everglades do? Did you stick more seaweed between your scales?
Place the seaweed on dragon. No.
Ah, I got it right!
Yep.
No, she didn't stuff the
Wow.
seeds in between the scales. She just placed it on me, which I feel is like just as bad.
It's like a
Probably.
thing. It's like you can do it yourself this time. But it's good to see you again, Dracoa. I might have more or I might have more questions by the time we come next. But for now, I don't think I have anything.
Are you cooking on me, Everglades? Are you just cooking on me? Am I like a stove to you?
No.
Yeah.
Let her
I
cook.
mean,
This is maybe
Yeah, let her cook.
Everglades.
Let her
I'm not
cook.
the stove. If
I mean, those black
anything,
scales would absorb heat pretty well.
And you are pretty hot-headed.
Yeah.
Rude.
Oh. I don't even think I inherited my mother's flame. All right, leave me alone.
Your mother's gay?
Flame. My mom's a golden dragon.
Her old flame?
Yeah, please don't pick up your mother's old flame. That's
I
gonna
don't-
raise more questions.
I don't think
know
you
what
should
that
do
means,
that.
but all right.
The person
hot?
she used to date.
Yeah.
Are they hot?
That would just be my dad.
Well,
Is he
it's
hot?
generally the person
Right.
before your dad.
Then that would be their old flame.
I don't know. I don't know if she does. or not, but,
Unless she dated someone after your dad, in which case your dad is probably the old flame.
No.
Question still stands. Is your dad hot?
No, listen. My dad is not someone you want to do anything with.
I got some cooked seaweed.
That doesn't answer the question. Yeah, that's the question.
Did she hand you the cooked seaweed off my scales?
Anyway, needless to say, I think
Everglades
munch,
starting a
munch.
freaking seaweed cooking business on my back.
Much,
think we're
much.
good.
I would
to,
actively I would. Okay, you know what? I would
continue
love
on.
that.
Yes, we are
Love that.
definitely good to continue on.
Yes, I think we all head back to Carl's cart, seeing that there's nothing else for us to do in this town.
I'm just
We're
glad.
pretty
to
content
see-
without us.
Yep.
as you
I'm
all
glad.
approach the cart, you do see Billy
Sure.
and what looks to be
Oh,
a genie of sorts.
Oh God.
Wait, a genie?
Yeah.
What?
A little genie.
I'm gonna go ahead and take the seaweed Everglades, thank you.
Yep.
I've
already eaten mine.
You hear a soft little bah from Billy, and the genie says,
A boss?
"Let it be granted," before disappearing.
What?
Wait, hold on. A ba? As in ba as in sheep?
Billy does weirder things. Are you seriously questioning?
Well, no, because then that means, is he like turning into a sheep now? Is he gonna become Billy the sheep instead of Billy the donkey?
Well, not right now.
Is
He's
he gonna
not.
grow a
No.
woolly coat?
But yeah, so the genie disappears and nothing seems to happen.
Oh wow, you're not gonna say me distress? Okay, great.
Hey, Billy.
Yeah.
What did you wish for?
My name's
My name's
Billy.
Yo.
Billy.
My name is Billy.
Fucking knew it.
And Everglades, Squee is not streaming, but Squee is monitoring the chat, so you can just hold them out to him here.
Yeah, I'll take it. I can see you in chat.
I see you want to eat off me. Okay, thanks.
I mean, I would, but you never come to my house, so.
No, thanks. I'm good.
I'll just never turn
Anyways,
away actually
just
good food.
traumatized Monkey.
What?
I'm gonna go look to Carl and be like, do you know what that was about?
What was what?
The genie.
The genie?
I didn't see anything.
Do your eyes function?
Hey, Mr.
Yeah.
Cart, do you know?
Mr. Cart? Do we know if it's Mr. or
It's
Mrs.?
just Mr. Cart.
It never gave us a name.
It
You
never
just feel
wanted
like-
a name.
A solid little grumble.
I don't think mimics can talk.
I will accept that seaweed. I will make sushi.
I mean, do I need to roll detect thoughts on the mimic to get a proper answer, or was that a very obvious, I don't know, grumble?
I think it's pretty obvious. I don't know.
Okay.
He has no eyes open at the moment.
Fair enough.
Fair.
Well,
I'm going to...
You know what? Last person to try. Carl's friend. Any idea?
I am going to just sigh and go back to go into the cart, knowing what's about to happen.
So as you call for Carl's friend, Volky does get a little shock. Probably triggering PTSD from V, but
Electricity might as well be like.
he does go on to answer. And he says, "It seems Billy is made a wish of some sort."
I was hoping you could elaborate on the wish part. I think we got that far.
I am not in that thing's head.
I'm
I
not.
feel like that was a very personal
Alright.
tone that you took with Cat.
Yeah, that is a very clear. Use detect thoughts on the donkey, for crying out loud.
Well, no, more of like, you know, he doesn't like the fact that you did it to him at one point.
It was a very clear just...
Well,
Why would I be in...
I mostly try to put emphasis on, a word in there.
Wait, I just realized Everglades' name is missing a G.
Yes, it always has been.
I just noticed that. Instead of dragon, it's dragon.
And yes, Everglades, you do need to draw that. Anyways, let me roll for wild magic.
Yeah,
I got a 3, so no wild magic.
I caught
Damn
it, by the way. And
What is Billy's thoughts as I go, what was your wish, Billy?
So you get the usual answer of, "Yo, I'm Billy." And as you peer into this thing's brain, you see something that he's been wishing for a long while. A nice, large patch of land.
In his head?
Yeah.
You going for retirement?
Oh, did it now, Everglades? That's nice to know.
As you peer in, it seems
that
like
work?
there's weird plants growing. Ones that you've never seen before.
Apparently wished for a place with weird plants, as far as I could tell, and I'm just translating this to the rest of the party.
Oh, okay.
To be fair,
is it like a forest? Is it like a jungle or an open pasture? Like, what is it?
Plains.
It's like plains, and I don't recognize plants.
To give more description on plants, they are about the size of you, and they have thorny stems that are about as thick as a normal rope, with thorns like daggers. The petals are a nice crimson red.
I was hoping for blue flower red thorns, but alright.
No.
The reverse rose.
Well, to be fair, the Carl's friend did refer to Billy as a thing rather than a donkey, so take that
does
as
that
you
mean
will.
it's a plant? I'm so confused.
Hey, Billy, were you always a donkey?
My
My
name's
name's Billy.
Yes, and I still have detect thoughts going.
I saw that one coming.
So, once again, instead of words, you see what looks to be a higher noble. One dead set on power.
So
Donkey has backstory?
Donkey has backstory. Hey, yo, donkey lore?
Donkey lore?
Once again,
Billy.
no words.
you're a dragon
But
and
as the
multiple
story's
dragons?
pages progressing, you pretty much see this noble fall into his own sort of corruption, and making bad deals. Eventually ending with a donkey.
Out of curiosity, did this noble happen to piss off V?
You saw a very familiar figure. It didn't look exactly like V, but it wore that same type of mask.
So Billy was once noble who got cursed.
Yeah, that would explain that.
Goat lore.
It's not even a goat, it's a donkey!
I think you said
So,
goat
Carl,
lore, not goat
how
lore.
did you come across Billy?
Well, you see, a long time ago.
And
I was
I
walking-
assume we're heading towards Forest now at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, also, enter in like flashbacks, sound effect beforehand.
Yes.
Yeah, just
Like the
you
heart.
see, a long time ago, like does the ripple effect. I was, walking down the plains, dragging this cart along with me. And, well, I found a goat. He seemed very helpful, came right up to me. And, well, we kind of just became friends.
So wait,
Billy's
he was
a donkey. You
was a
found him
goat
as a goat?
Well, yeah.
Then how did he turn into a donkey?
See, I don't really know that part. I think he just kind of changes sometimes.
Alright then.
I'm just like digging my face back into my notebook because I'm just like, yeah, I'm not dealing with this headache today.
I think after about 3 weeks of knowing him, he became a donkey. Then he was a goat again. Then a donkey. I think one time he became a fucking displacer can. That was pretty cool
he
for a
could
while.
So he could just fucking
My.
morph into anything, apparently.
Hey Billy, what do you think of Carl?
Yo. His name's Carl.
The first words that aren't "I'm Billy." Oh dear
It's
God!
Carl.
I'm scared. I'm actually terrified right now.
And I'm still trying to read his thoughts for any kind of is he annoyed at Carl for hitching him to the wagon and not letting him leave, or does he actually just like Carl?
You notice that he has a liking of Carl,
Okay.
and it's more of a I scratch your back, I scratch yours kind of relationship.
Man.
I know you were aiming for you scratch my back, I scratch yours. But you just said I scratch your back twice.
Exactly.
Okay. So it is a purely Carl is using him, is what I'm reading from that.
I mean, is it Carl using him?
Maybe Billy's
I'm
using
not so
Carl.
sure.
At this point, Billy is a villain. Is he? I mean, hey.
I think either
No,
way,
back
it's
to
not
every time I
something I'm
messed
gonna
up what
mess
Billy
with.
was. Foreshadowing.
Yes, because absolutely everything is a changeling in this campaign.
Nah. Worse than that.
Yeah.
Trust me.
So,
Method to
while we're
madness.
heading to Forest, do you guys want to do 2 truths and a lie, or the
No.
no icebreaker games?
They're scared of
The
Billy.
moment you say "so," I'm just gonna go and immediately put my bag down, take out my book, put the bag on my lap, book in front, and then just go in the corner, blocking you out.
Friggin' hell.
I just
I'm
peer
in
over,
the
did you
middle
want
of
me to peek at
tinkering.
something? Huh? And then go back to writing in my book.
I guess I'm gonna start shuffling through my bag and just see
Tell
what
us,
I can
don't
do to
crit.
entertain myself.
Good.
I'm not even gonna answer, Carl. I'm just gonna. You know what? I'm gonna pull out the symbol of Sara because I don't think I've tried this yet. What if I use detect thoughts on it? Does it channel through?
It's an inanimate object. You can't.
Well, but it's. I know the god supposedly watches me through it. I'm wondering if it can work both ways.
You would want to ask me that question. I'm the paladin.
Well, I'm not gonna bother because you won't engage with me, so I'm just gonna try it.
So go ahead and see if you surge on coin.
No surge.
I feel like that one should be a coin flip.
Do you want me to coin flip it?
I mean, you do you. If you want a coin flip it, go
Yeah,
ahead.
content.
Sure, why not? Alright, I don't have an actual coin, so we'll just use a d6 and we'll say if it's odd, I surge.
Alright.
Yeah.
It's on.
Yeah. Finally.
Let me go grab the fucking chart.
Finally. We've been waiting for 87 years. A surge.
Let's see. I got a 95. Let me pull up the chart from my end as well. Squee, what does this one do?
What does it say?
I'm gonna read it exactly as you wrote it. Become vulnerable to fire for the next minute.
Vulnerable to fire?
Vulnerable.
That's pretty obvious what that means, Kat. I don't think he is.
Well, no. He wrote it as vulnerable.
Yes.
VONRABAL.
I think we can forgive the Swede for his horrible swanglage, okay?
Squanglage.
Are you sure it's not Spanish?
So...
Are you... Kat, no. Hold on. Everglades, are you fucking flapjacks on my back? What the fuck? Okay, Squee, can it just be canon that whenever Everglades shows up in any of our chats, just a magical dragon appears, a little mini dragon appears in my back and starts cooking on me? Because at this point, I feel like this is what's becoming.
There's a fairy dragon.
Yeah, that is... Wait, Everglades, weren't you a fairy dragon? A baby fairy dragon? I'm pretty sure that was what she was. Just comes out of the frickin', what is that place? I'm blanking.
It's Feywild.
Yeah, Feywild.
Feywild, yeah, that's not
the Feywild.
Just, for some reason, the kobold is a Feywild crossroad for this specific creature.
And it likes flapjacks and seaweed, apparently.
I mean, sure.
There you go, see?
Y'all just see little fairy dragon.
Oh, reef dragon. Reef dragon.
A reef
dragon?
Oh god, no,
something. You see a tiny ass dragon going around.
Yep, and we've all accepted seaweed from it. I don't know what deal we have made with this Feywild creature, but apparently we've made a deal of some kind.
And it brings us flapjack and seaweed. It's not a bad deal, not a bad deal.
You now owe it your firstborn.
Well, joke's on you, I'm not gonna have kids.
Joke's on the Feywild because my firstborn's already not gone, so haha!
Wait. Wait.
That leaves up to Volcano.
Wait, how would that? Wait, no.
Sacrifice.
So Kat now only has a flaming on damaged cloak, though. Has two things that give her resistance, giving her immunity to fire, and is now vulnerable to fire.
Yeah, so
she
she is now.
Go away.
She now just can have damage by fire.
Yeah, she is now just resistant to fire instead of vulnerable or instead of immune.
Yeah.
Okay. It's
just vulnerability
I feel flammable
is double
again.
the damage.
But does it use any of the charges on the fire resistant thing?
Well, no, because it hasn't triggered fire.
No, I'm saying, like, if you get hit by fire, does it trigger the thing wasting of fear, or does it just go for the resistance of your cloak?
The cloak doesn't give resistance, it gives fire.
Yeah.
I was trying to clip
The
it.
ring and the coin.
Wait,
Those are the two that give resistance.
what are you trying to clip, Everglades? What are you clipping? I'm
Don't know.
confused.
Either way, so you guys see me kind of get the dizzy look that I normally get, kind of shake it off and go, I feel flammable.
I just look over my shoulder back at you, and I'm like, aren't we all?
I like more than usual.
Crispy.
I mean, I'm currently normally not flammable at all. Now I feel flammable.
Okay. Well, welcome to the mortal world, I guess.
I hopefully that goes away. I guess.
I feel like
Well,
coin
that's
flip
wrong,
made
huh?
sense for a divine object.
Yeah.
What
And you know what? I'm gonna do it again.
Oh god.
I look at you guys do that. I'm like, what caused this?
Same
sudden-
odds.
The other one.
I guess?
Not the other one.
I was messing with this, and I hold up the symbol of Sarah.
Why
And
are you
my
using
magic
the
surge.
religious symbol?
Because I wanted to use detect thoughts on it to see if I could talk to the person on the other side.
I grab the bridge of my snout as I'm just like, you were trying to detect thoughts on an inanimate object.
Well, I
Do you have
technically
any
didn't.
thoughts in your mind?
At this point, I'm just gonna tune him out, and I'm gonna try again.
Yeah,
Wait,
it's just
Same odds, or are you going with even surge this time?
I got another surge.
That is a question.
Yes,
for
Everglades.
ah
Um,
amazing.
Squee says, wait, if it's food from a fairy, does it give stats?
Technically, none of us. Well, actually, I haven't eaten it. Have any of you eaten it?
I haven't been given it, so only you.
Are you
guys
talking
are
about
one
the
that
seaweed?
haven't gotten it.
Did you eat the seaweed?
Yeah, I munched that immediately.
All right. What did the Feywild seaweed do?
I don't know, Everglades. What does your seaweed do?
But apparently, Everglades gets to weigh in.
I mean, this is her seaweed that we're using, so yeah.
All right. So I got 75.
I cannot find a fucking table.
It's pinned in our direct messages.
Oh shit. That's the.
You're not the one streaming, so how do you mess this up?
What do you mean? Oh, how I messed this up? I'm sorry, I don't remember everywhere it is. And what was the number, Cat?
75.
Mm.
Ah,
Now, I want you to describe this one.
Describe.
are you sure you're not the better one to describe this? It is,
Flavor. Give us
your stuff.
I mean-
on this.
Hang on. I forgot the keep part is the problem.
Keep is just because it changes you.
Ah, okay.
Parentheses part is what you become up to the bracket.
So, I guess follow-up question then is, when I become this, do I still move with the cart? Because I don't think we established how that works with this.
I think it does. I think you can move with it.
What?
Alright. So, from Desmond and Volky's point of view, I just vanish. I just disappear.
What the fuck?
All of my stuff is gone as well because it pulls with me. I have moved into the realm of the lost, and I can fully see what you guys are doing, but it's kind of in that weird dreamlike state of stuff isn't quite right.
Like astral projecting? You're basically astral projecting? Is that what this is?
More or less, but it's in a different realm. It's a different plane than the astral plane.
She technically just realm shifted.
Thank you, Everglades. I appreciate that. I will munch on that. Thank you. You just see me reach over, grab a berry flapjack, and start munching on that.
We still haven't established what Everglades food does. And,
I don't know. She didn't clarify.
Well, Everglades did suggest water resistant.
Then there you go. It's water resistance.
Alright.
So wait, so that does that
Wait,
like
does the seaweed do water resistance and then
The seaweed was the one in question. I don't know if the flapjacks do something else.
Is for the flap.
Wait,
for the
so
seaweed. Flapjacks would do something else then.
so does that like wear off or?
I'm gonna assume a day or an hour or something.
Sure.
We'll give it an hour. Also, I just stacked every D6 I have into a stack on my bed, and it's still standing.
Nice.
Fair enough.
But so I see you vanish, right? And I'm just like,
Yeah.
What?
That's
I
15
look at Vulcan,
D6
make
I
sure
have
he hasn't
stacked.
vanished, and I'm like, okay, you're still here. That's good. Where the hell did she go?
Oh, and also, hang on, wait. Did this actually have a time limit on it? Because I don't see a time limit on the one that we see.
I'll check how long it shows.
It turns out she's just gone for the entirety of the stream.
There is a time of it. I'll tell you when it's up.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
It is Cat's first time doing this, after all.
Yes,
mean,
I am like I'm weirdly fine with this. It doesn't feel dangerous or anything. It feels kind of familiar to me, but I've definitely not done this specifically before. So I'm just kind of like waving my hand in front of the Desmond's face, going, "Hello, what's with that weird look?" And nothing is coming through.
yeah. So we're talking and not paying any attention to her because we can't. And so I guess she was practicing new magic or
guess
something.
she just got booted. You know what? You know what this is? I looked at Volky. I'm like,
Yeah.
this is a result of her trying to use detect thoughts on a freaking inanimate object. Okay, that's what this is.
I mean, to be fair, yeah. I mean, I never expected it to, like, have a backlash, but
You know, I kind of expected her to be the smarter one out of all of us, but she just ended up being not so smart.
to be fair, that was the wrong
I can still
assumption
take
to
your
make.
flapjack, so I will take a flapjack and start eating it.
That was the wrong assumption to make anyway, Lizard.
I mean, she's more educated, I think. She went to school, didn't she?
Though it's also worth noting that since stuff looks different here, I believe, if I am understanding this correctly, even though your rune is hidden under your clothes, I would still see it shining through, and I believe I would see see Billy, Carl, and possibly even the cart slightly differently. Would I, Squee?
Yes.
Do you want to elaborate on how I see those?
So, similar to how you look personally, you kind of see their essences as well. And the cart is standard monster. Carl is quite human.
Do I see like an overlay of his friend sitting on top of him kind of thing? Actually, that's a better question. What does his friend look like here?
Oh, God, yeah.
Does his friend realize you're there, looking at them?
That's another good question.
What does my rune look like to you now?
Well, it looks like the rune. It's just a whole lot more visible.
Yeah, that would be really
like,
funny.
You would see like magic pulsing through my veins or something like that.
Basically.
Oh God.
Or died. What I
Okay,
missed?
we were asking, do we see Carl's friend sitting on top of him, and what does Carl's friend look like?
So, it kind of, you do see it, and it kind of looks like a mite.
A mite? Like a bug?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh.
And does it see me was the other question.
It is staring directly at you.
I'm gonna wave at it.
You kind of see a little wave back.
Well, this is interesting. And what about Billy, for good measure?
His essence is a lot darker, more corrupt of sorts.
Is it like wearing a crown and trying to look noble, but looking like slick oil and stuff instead?
It's like, instead of a normal crown, it's one of thorns.
Mm.
Also, my other.
It's also all crimson and
The,
more of blood than oil.
the thought that came into my head was Billy was just replaced with like a Gmod with a text file that just said, "My name is Billy," and it's just like moving as he's walking.
As soon as you notice cat, eventually you come back to the reality. For it was only 1 minute.
Oh, well.
Right back into existence in front of me, and I'm like, oh God, okay, God, there you are.
Yep.
Well,
Well,
all right then.
Yeah, that's a pretty common feedback.
I guess I plane shifted is how you would classify that.
Okay.
Something like that.
It was kind of fun. I got to see what Carl's friend looks like.
Okay, you just gonna leave that hanging there in the air?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, to be fair, I'm not asking. I'm gonna get zapped again if I ask.
So I can.
Volky gets zapped anyway.
And not have you burst into like sneezing confetti or whatever.
I mean, weird stuff happens with my wild searches. I'll warn you if it's dangerous.
Are you gonna warn me beforehand or after that? After the fact, because you didn't even realize you vanished at first.
We'll see how that lasts.
After the surge, but before the effects, I'll warn you if it's dangerous. Because I can generally feel when it's a dangerous one.
Sure, yeah. Just do me a favor, don't do that in an enclosed space.
Well, luckily we're in a moving cart, so it's fine. Yes.
You know she's not listening.
I have book on hand. Let's do it.
Are you doing it immediately again?
I mean, I don't see why not. I haven't gotten a successful thing off yet.
Well, no, I'm saying this in character.
In character, I'm going,
right?
yeah, why not?
I just look at you and I'm like, I don't know. Maybe
That's got gambler mentality right now.
Pretty much. If need be, I'll figure some way out of how to get you back.
And Everglades is now a dragonfly.
I mean, everything that triggers should be pretty much temporary.
Cat's like, hey, quitters quit right before winning, so we ball.
You're never a quitter if you don't quit.
Yeah, that's
even Detect Thoughts goes off.
So you cast Detect Thoughts successfully on this coin. Nothing happens, it's a fucking coin, what'd you expect?
Yay!
I mean, I was
confetti.
hoping to get a feel for what God is watching this, but I guess not. Alright.
I look at you as I'm like bracing myself in my backpack and chest, and I'm like, did you do it? What now? What is the backlash now?
No search. I'm just gonna put it back in my bag, I guess.
Oh, with a dragonfly. Oh, she spawned in with a dragonfly. Okay.
So, Kat,
Yes?
you start to hear a voice in your head slowly. It's creeping up.
Yeah, quit that.
What is the voice saying?
In a soft voice, what do you want?
To know you better.
And what is there need to know, child?
What do you stand for? What do you care about?
I want to unite all the kingdoms under me.
That's just every religion in the world.
Yeah,
Damn.
that's religion.
Yeah.
And by what means are you willing to do this?
Any means I deem necessary.
Also, it's probably worth noting that I am speaking this aloud, so you guys are currently hearing half a conversation.
I thought you were talking. You never made that clear, so I thought you were just talking in your head, since it also was talking to you in your head.
Well, I didn't know if it could hear me in my head, so I was speaking aloud.
You do detect thoughts all the time. What do you mean?
Well, I normally speak aloud to them whenever I'm doing detect thoughts. I can't insert thoughts into head.
What about two? No, what the fuck do you mean? What about 2 episodes ago? You did it where it's like you put it through the head. You were able to talk.
That
to each
was
other.
message. That's not detect thoughts. I don't know where this being is. I can't message them.
I thought it was like message, or it just goes
No.
through the mind.
No.
Okay, well there's that.
Message does not let you peer into their mind.
Well, no, I didn't say peer into the mind. I said communicate through the mind.
Yeah, detect thoughts doesn't
Anyways.
communicate.
My.
Going.
So I'm gonna have a follow-up question to the goddess. Assuming everyone is unified under you, what does the perfect world look like?
A utopia towards the future.
Do you want to be a bit more specific?
Let's say, man.
Is it is it only humans, or is it all beings living in harmony?
I mean, that answer was about the equivalent to.
I'm just like, what?
That answer was about the equivalent to looking at the RPG tab on Steam. Generic.
Basically.
Yes. She lets off a small laugh for answering. In time, all shall know.
And it continues.
Exactly. Why would a god let you know every single one of her plans?
Well, I'm not asking for every single one of her plans. I'm asking for, like, high level. This is literally her moment, if she really wanted me on her side, to just go, yeah, exactly what you want is what I want. And let me just echo that back to you.
Ask for her freaking, like, what do her missionaries teach and preach? What is the thing that brings people to her religion that other gods don't or will not offer?
What do you give those who follow you, and what do you have them preach?
Those who become my acolyte get a small fraction of my power.
And that power is?
I can feel the torment.
So, when you ask that, you feel like a very radiating energy come off of this coin.
Is it like glowing? Can the others see this?
It's glowing. They both could see it. It is, in fact, glowing with radiant energy.
Well, that's getting brighter.
What magic are you casting? Is this a part of your freaking surge?
This isn't a surge. I'm talking to Goddess.
You're
It's also kind
Sarah.
of burning with a bit as you hold it.
I'm gonna like start passing it back and forth between my hands, trying to keep it relatively cool and not burn myself.
She's like, she continues to say, with my radiant, the wrath will know no bounds. Any enemy within your path shall fall.
I don't hear this,
Yeah.
so I'm not.
So you're a very battle-focused kind of goddess.
Peace when peace is needed, war when peace is unattainable.
I looked at Kat when she says about the whole war thing, and I'm like, so basically the perfect thing for you.
How is that the perfect thing for me?
I have yet to see you be pacifist.
I'm trying, okay?
The literal knife throws in my back say otherwise.
I'm trying to be good.
So-called.
I am trying to minimize casualties.
I'm sure the local book legend of Man-Bat has been more pacifist than you have. And they've shot people with guns.
As you say, you're trying to minimize casualty. You'll feel this energy turn to, instead of burn, but kind of soft, as it starts like making the pain from burns go away near instantly. Any minor cuts or scrapes also heal up.
Bribery.
I take it you were also trying to minimize casualties?
Yes, Everglades, Mom wants violence. She does. She
I do
absolutely
not want violence.
Wish.
She wants the
Also,
smoke.
Everglades, I did in fact see that.
She wants the smoke.
The goddess goes on saying, like, I do not wish for war. It is just sometimes necessary.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to think if I have any other good questions, because I am bothering a goddess here.
And she
saying
doesn't
that
seem
out
to have very much else to do.
Are you saying that out loud, Kat, by the way?
No, that was not out loud. That was not out loud.
Okay. You good
So-
over there?
If everyone is united under you, what of the other gods?
The other gods have no place in harmony.
Are there no others that you get along with?
My eyes are ace colored?
Surely allies prove useful.
The only allies I need are my acolytes.
What do you mean by that, Everglades? My eyes are ace colored. What does that mean?
I mean, honestly, that's starting to get more into the realm of if the gods who know more about you can't even trust you enough to be your ally, then why should I?
Yeah.
She goes on and continues to say, sought out my temple beneath these lands.
You mean seek out?
I'm
I'm sorry. Well,
Also,
all of
I'm
you are
sorry.
ace. Wait, what? I don't. What does ace mean? I'm confused.
When you say beneath these lands, do you mean the south, or is there literally a cave under here?
Is that a bisexual flag? I can't tell. I don't know the gender
Beneath
flag.
the floor of which you walk, there's a fairly large cavern.
I think it's bisexual, isn't it?
Ace means you don't like anything.
No, I know, but I don't know what flag is. Is that the ace flag then, or
Is it gray and purple?
kind of hard to tell because there's the purple hands covering it. Yeah, asexual pride. I'm hovering over it. Asexual pride. Okay, so that is the.
There you go.
I don't
Bro
see the
literally
purple,
has
though.
the ace colors and some gold.
He
He doesn't
does.
even
Oh,
recognize
there
it.
it is. It's by the thumbs. That is such a small portion of the temple. I didn't
Basically,
see it.
she's telling you there's a cave somewhere that has her temple in it.
I'm sorry, all I could think of as we approach this, a new hand touches the beacon.
Just
No.
Yes. Oh. Okay.
Anytime we walk near that cavern, don't run from the beacon.
I saw a mod that takes the beacon and makes it into a mace.
Nice.
There's also a mod that just
And,
removes the voice.
I think every time you hit somebody with the mace, it says a new face touches the beacon.
Perfect.
That's funny. That's funny. I like that.
But she will once again continue speaking to you, Kat, saying, place that very coin upon my altar, and you shall be rewarded.
And just so that I'm aware, what happens to those who fail this task you give them?
Pass.
Failure To oblige means nothing to me.
Oblige? You mean oblige?
Oh, so I'm going to, slightly against my better judgment now, start eating the flapjacks and berries that were in my bag.
Good, you should. Everglades made some. Alright, eat them.
Yeah.
saw her
So
food
far
in
they
there.
give water resistance. I'm still not sure what the flapjacks do, but
It's berry
Oh,
This
she doesn't
one's
have any
berries
water.
and
Berry
flapjacks.
Yeah, they're berry flapjacks.
Yeah, like I said, I saw her put them in my bag, and chose.
And yes,
chose
Everglades,
to
you do
ignore
match
it.
fairy dragons.
yep.
Yeah.
But also, Everglades, you need to tell us what the flapjacks do.
Please,
Are they
I-
also
I
water
really
resist?
do.
Yep.
But
yeah,
basically, there is no consequence to failing this objective,
Mm.
other than the fact that you will not be brought into this peaceful world of what she seeks.
Mm.
Starting a little
And,
sound with something.
Since I'm still speaking with the god, I have also heard rumor that should I lose this symbol that I am carrying, I will have bad luck fall upon me. Is that true?
It is not wrong.
Okay.
I didn't know the Riddler became God.
Yo, riddles? My absolute least and most favorite thing ever. Yay.
But what about the Riddler? Oh, I can see in the dark.
Yeah.
That sounds
what
like a
they
thing.
do. No, that's
Oh.
what they do.
That's what the pancake or the flapjacks do.
Oh, they let you see the
Yeah,
dark?
they
That's
can make you
cool.
see in the
Okay.
dark.
That's
Well, it's
that's kind of-
daytime right now, so.
Yep.
Not only that,
So,
but it's kind of wasted on
yep.
me since I'm a kobold and I can already see in the dark.
well, I have dark vision.
Well,
as
you
well.
have dark vision.
So we would
Exactly,
be
that's
able to
seeing in
see.
the dark.
No, we would be able to
Everything's
see in
black and
color.
white with dark vision.
We would be able to see in color with the.
Oh,
flapjack.
okay, that's different. That's better. That's better actually.
Yes.
People forget that dark vision is not as strong as they think it is.
No, I know
Yeah,
it. I know
but
it's not as
for-
strong as you think it is, but like it you can still see it in decent lighting with dark vision. I thought it just gave you dark vision essentially, but if it adds color and illuminates a whole room, kind of like night vision from Minecraft, then that's a whole different story. That's actually really good.
Well, and but for right now, all that is a very tasty treat.
Yep.
Yeah. Actually, it's kind
Do you
of
have any
like
more
Awesome.
questions for this goddess cat?
I'm not sure if this is a question, but I definitely have a statement for the goddess, which is, I currently have no desire to follow any specific god, but I have no qualms about carrying your symbol forward with me.
She just says,
mole.
think of it.
Hmm.
Think of the perfect world you could help make.
I just look at Kat when she says that, and I'm like, so are you gonna become a holy caster now? Is that what this is?
I'm trying not to.
Well, how
I
is
mean, you
that
could only
going?
become. I mean, well, actually, you could become a paladin.
I don't want to be a paladin. We already have a paladin.
Where?
Oh, and Everglades is saying, which is why I put them in the bag and not. Well, Everglades, I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't gonna sit down before a cave and go, you know what, I should eat my flapjacks.
That is true. You do technically when you get a new food that does like an effect, you technically want to eat it first to see what it does.
Yep.
I mean, to be fair, I was just hungry. And I saw some flapjacks and berries, and I was like, oh man, that looks good.
She will finish speaking, saying, I will be waiting for your replies. Before suddenly you don't feel her in your head anymore.
Well, that was interesting.
Yeah, so.
And I'm putting the thing in my bag, the symbol in my bag.
So I looked at it and I'm
No.
like, so what, did you cast like divine sense or something like that? I didn't know. Like, how did you communicate with them?
They sought me out after figuring out what I was doing. I believe, anyways.
She
So
does watch you.
actually- So wait a minute, wait. So you not only did you succeed in not surging, I'm not entirely sure on that because I'm not a sorcerer, but you didn't surge. You successfully cast detect thoughts on a coin,
Yes.
and that's not the thing that brought her out. It was the stupidity of the action is what brought her out.
I mean, yeah, kind of.
I mean, she was watching through the coin. She said, "Oh, you're trying to communicate. Let me communicate with you."
No, I basically no. The way I think of this is if I was the god and I saw you holding my holy symbol and trying to communicate with me, it's the equivalent of you staring at an empty fish bowl and saying, "Where are the fishes?"
I mean, that's not too far off, but also, oopsies, you picked up the quest item.
Yeah.
You're now going to hear Merida in your brain.
It's not Merida, it's Sarah.
Don't worry.
Merida is the place we're going to.
I pinched the bridge of my
Well.
nose and I'm just like, what are your parents gonna think of that? You just talking
Also,
about-
it is Mirdy, or Meridia's, or Beacon, or whatever the fuck. You gotta write the first time. I
Merida.
can't pronounce the shit. I fucking hate
Merida.
that thing.
So,
I
so,
was referencing
so the one that
goat.
Merida
Meridia.
was worshipping was Sarah?
What's that?
No,
Oh, no.
no, Skyrim reference.
Oh, okay. I was getting confused.
That's the name of the actual god. It's just
Yeah.
very similar to the name of the country place we're going to.
Yes.
Yeah, it is Meridia.
Anyways, so I now have an optional quest from a god, it looks like.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good for you.
A new hand touches the coin.
The new hand.
I don't really want to do it.
Well, I mean, no one really does, but you picked up
do
the
you
quest item.
want to
Hey, you
become-
remember who the god truly hates, right?
Well,
Yeah, it's
Spiders?
a spider girl.
yeah.
All I remember
looking
is they
for a
hate
name.
spiders.
Lol.
The one that resides over the Everdart or some
the
the
deep
place.
The demon web of the abyss.
Yeah.
yeah, that place.
One of the fucking layers of the 666 to near infinite layers.
Yeah, that place. The one I told her.
Yeah, Wolf, the good old demon.
The one that,
Yeah.
I know very much about since
I know nothing
Spider
about any of
Queen.
these.
I know very much about Wolf,
Oh.
unfortunately.
Wolf is hot.
Shut your mouth.
So, one, should we be like, saying her name so casually?
I mean, she can. She's already spied on me before. It's fine. Yeah.
Every time you
I
say
mean-
Wolf's name, she can see you.
Yep.
Well, I mean, to be fair, I guess it wouldn't be like terrible to have a god talking to you,
This is true.
but it just depends. on if
I will
they've
say
had some
it does feel daunting. Having just done it, it does feel daunting.
I mean, if they've got good
conversation.
conversation.
Why do you think I never worship a god?
I'm my own god. Anyway, eventually y'all will come across first.
Hey, there's the furry town.
Hey, we
thing.
passed over the cave
Fort.
and didn't need to stop in. Yay!
Well, I mean, she didn't not point out a cave. You have to seek it out on your own accord.
Oh. Was it gonna be like one of those things where it's like you don't find it when you're not looking for it, but the moment you seek it out, it opens its way to you?
Basically.
Ah.
But say,
I'm kind of just thrown off because they do not get along with anyone other than lesser beings, it appears, and I'm not sure.
Think of it like a what's it called? A customer service agency. You don't get along with your coworkers, but you try to get along with your customers, just so that they rack in.
Yeah, but you should at least have like a coworker or two that you're cordial with, or like
I'm
are
sure
able
they
to
do.
pass stuff off to. No, they legit don't consider any other gods their allies at all.
Not even like a passing, like, oh
Really?
yeah, I won't fight you for now. Like, I'll fight you later on, but like not right now.
They did not go into that detail, but to my knowledge, they want to be the only god.
No,
I mean, Walt killed her husband.
Everglades, do not bring that scroll in here. I swear to the gods. Do not bring that scroll in here, for God's sakes.
If you can't tell, Walt is my
Imagining
favorite
the fairy dragon holding a squirrel bigger than itself, hovering next to the cart, trying to come in.
Do you know what the hell she has?
No, I have no idea.
Pops back, and I quote, pops back in with a stolen scroll, summon spider.
Oh, a scroll. Okay, I heard squirrel.
No. Scroll. So this means either one or two things. It's either going to be a small spider, like a regular house spider, or it's going to be a spider from Lolth.
Wolf is hot.
Well. Yeah.
That's all you, buddy.
Anyways,
Hey,
you know what?
there's a reason I like writers.
Oh, God.
Okay, that is fair though. But yeah, in my opinion, even if it does feel daunting, if they have good conversation or if they make, good points enough, then
Are we parking?
They
God.
want utopia and harmony, but did not specify further than that.
When we park, I'm just gonna jump out and I'm like, nope, no.
well, I'm not even talking about just her. I'm talking about gods in general. I'm not really opposed to them like most people that study my things.
I look back to Volky as I go, yeah, no. The last time I prayed to a god, shit went down, and it's been going down since then. No.
I mean, to be fair, we already know a devil. What more can talking to a demon be?
Scroll is no good anyways. Okay, good.
Anyways, since we've stopped at Forest, while we're walking towards the library, because we're going to go see Micah, I assume, I'm going to pull out Thane's journal and see, has he written anything about this discussion with the god?
You see a couple more things written since things you've seen. Notably, Billy's true look, the might inside of Carl himself now, and the god, with a decently drawn out photo of her.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, I guess I know what she looks like now.
Yeah. I mean, her head is on the coin.
True. Yeah, but the thing I was more looking for is, does he have any better idea of what she actually stands for? Because I still have a very hazy understanding of that, and which is why I'm so darn cautious of her.
It's still pretty vague from his thing since he's only hearing what you hear. But he tries to jot it down in more casual points of, she wants to be the one and only, but she also wants peace for the entire world, or at least just these kingdoms to start with. But she'll attain that peace through war.
Yeah.
Yes, you can DM me. They are open.
I'm gonna have to look for a book on her in the library.
You certainly can.
So has the library exploded since we've last been there?
It's not exploded, but you do see a lot more little inventions going around.
Nice. They've upgraded.
Notably, more like robotic spider-like things. More just like putting away books and stuff. There's more little automatrons kind of just going around that try to take on a more humanesque look, but still very clearly clockwork.
Yep. I will happily lay my hand down in front of one of the spiders for it to climb up if it's so inclined.
Oh, God.
You see it crawl up your arm.
What are you so frazzled about over there, lizard?
I don't know. No, thank you.
Don't tell me the once big bad dragon's scared of little spiders.
Are you bent down to pick it up, or like you standing up?
I probably stood back up now that it's on my arm.
I'm gonna kick your I'm actually no, I'm gonna punch the back of your knee. And I'm gonna go to you and go, I have dealt with the Underdark. No.
So bigger.
I mean, to be fair, these little spider things aren't like made to look like spiders. It's just they crawl around like them.
Okay, I thought they were made to look like spiders, and I'm like, the fuck
No.
out.
No, they're just like spider-like.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
They have one big body and multiple legs.
Okay, so kind of like the
and
dwarven tech from Skyrim, essentially.
It probably looks similar to a
Small.
crab as well.
Okay.
Probably.
But that's better.
It's small, like it fits on Volky's hand.
Gotcha.
Yep.
These ones are just meant to gather information.
We're fine.
And I'll.
Anyways, while those two are
Yeah.
bickering, I'm looking for Micah or Anne.
You see Anne essentially making these little things, just kind of going quickly, putting them together for activating it, sending it on its way, one after another.
How many of these do you need?
I just simply like seeing how many I can make at once.
Fair enough. Is Micah around?
A speed run.
He's up in his room once again. As she,
Thank you.
not even looking up, is continuing on.
I am just more inclined looking at the different spiders and such.
Anyways, at this point, I'm concerned that Micah hasn't had enough time to turn the armor that I gave him into frickin' automatons or something. So I'm gonna go head up and see him.
You head up to his room. It is slightly opened.
I'll go ahead and knock on the door.
You knock and you see one of the same little spider things open it for you.
Man,
Thank you very much, and I'll peek in and see if Mike is in.
You see Mike kind of doing the same thing as her, making these spiders, but taking it more time, making sure it's flawless.
Really quick, you guys would just see Everglades pop on my shoulder and then start pulling out ingredients to make fucking cheesecake. She just starts cooking cheesecake on my back. I don't understand this now.
I am happily playing
now
with little spider.
now they're passing out cheesecake. Okay, I'm gonna take the cheesecake.
I guess I'll
Yep.
also take some cheese. There's cheesecake. Yep, I'm taking it.
I guess I'm just pulling cheesecake out of thin air, essentially. Well,
Yeah.
from the dragon that is floating next to me. And I'll offer it to Micah. Micah, want some cheesecake?
He passes on it as he's trying not to get his things messy.
I'm trying to watch my calories, thank you.
Fair enough. I'll nibble on the cheesecake while I talk to him.
Ma also nibbled it.
So I see you guys are very interested in making these little creatures.
Yes, it was actually a contest we were working on.
Very
Oh, I
nice.
figured it'd be a contest.
More quality over quantity is what it's going for.
Okay.
Makes
You
sense.
see, he's only made 3. Notably the one that opened the door for you, one going around his room, and the one he's working on. While they're practically swarming downstairs.
What is the difference between?
Also, y'all are eating the cheesecake, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, you see, that wasn't cheesecake.
That was not cheesecake?
What was it?
I quote, question from Everglades. Can I cook a hallucination of a cheesecake, but it's actually a mud pie as a joke?
That's why
Well.
she put dice from joke. I can't. Well, I mean, actually, that's a... technically. Now, hear me out. I would actually enjoy this.
I'm
Considering
not.
the fact.
So
that
I take a bite,
really
go,
wrong.
That's not
That's not
food, and
cheesecake.
and like go to throw it away.
When you go to throw it away, I can like grab your hand, like whoa.
No, I'm with Micah. You're downstairs.
Oh, okay.
You cannot stop me on
So,
this one.
Mark goes on and asks, and, is there anything you need of?
Did you have a chance to work on the armor I gave you?
Oh, you seem like it a little excited. I did. as he stops what he's doing and goes to grab it.
I did.
Bulky's currently downstairs. Do you want to show him as well?
Yeah.
He takes it. It's like, well, let's get going then.
All right, I head downstairs with Micah.
Are more spiders swarming me now that I've allowed one on?
They're kind of like crawling up your leg in a way.
Well, I guess they do need to see that I'm here.
Meanwhile, I'm just eating.
I am here.
And the one in your hand, notably, is like kind of scanning your face with the light. And all of them kind of start doing the same.
You get absolutely freaking blinded.
Very bright. Oh.
Thank you for the berry, Everglades. I'll go ahead and eat that.
Oh.
I don't know what a true berry is, but I assume it's a berry.
I'm assuming it's just a real berry.
Y'all are cute, but quit.
So,
Hey, Wookie, we got armor.
You're just gonna see my face illuminated as I turn, like squinted eyes and just an utter like awfulness on my face. It's kind of like the freaking Buzz Lightyear scene from Toy Story 2, where there's just the one laser, and then all of them.
I was thinking more of the scene from the movie 9. Do you guys remember that movie?
That one too. Either of them.
A blueberry.
Yeah, we'll just see Mike kind of pull out a remote, similar to the one that y'all have that blows them up, and he pushes a button on it. And
I can barely.
They kind of just start scattering as they go off of Volky.
You have been freed.
Free to the droids.
So, Micah is now holding this
Thank Christ.
thing, kind of covering the armor before you can ever see it.
Fair enough.
I am going to walk over, but I am still disoriented, trying to like blink my eyes multiple times, like, oh.
I'm like, do you need help walking? Do you need a seeing eye dragon?
No, I think I'm fine. You should
To
probably
press Micah's on things. If you had those eyes I've worked on, this might not happen.
Of course. Anyway, you should probably let one scan you before it happens to you too, Dragon.
Why? Why would I want them to scan me?
So that they don't all scan you.
I mean, have any of them even tried to scan me?
Yeah,
You were upstairs, to be fair.
Yeah, I was right next to one that Micah made.
That's
Now that you're standing where they were swarmed, they are noticeably trying to get a scan of you before crawling up your leg a bit.
Man, it's almost like I warned you.
I'm gonna grab one, lift it up, and like put it in front of my face. I'm like, all right, scan away.
It starts scanning your face, trying to get a read of what you are.
Huh. What is this?
Would it be able to, since I'm technically polymorphed?
It goes on, you just hear a small voice like, Lizard Man.
I look at it and I'm like, we'll try again.
But it's done scanning.
You hear it once again starts scanning, and it's like, Lizard?
No. Try again.
Yes!
Starts scanning again. Aracroca.
Not even the same species, but no.
After a long while of it scanning, going through multiple things, it finally lands on Kobold.
Half right, but sure. We'll accept that. As I just put it down.
Data saved.
Did it get a successful scan from me, or were too many trying?
I think too many were trying. It was just making a bright light.
Yeah, so it was just probably just like ethereal?
Oh, and Everglades is on the
ASMR.
now. Hello, Everglades.
On Folky, you would see Micah holding up this long black gown covering the actual armor. up to you.
Oh. So you did end up doing the armor that she talked about.
I had time to mess with it.
It appears so.
Oh, all right. Well, let's take a look at it. I'll say is I'm starting to get my bearing back, getting a bit noticeably excited.
So you go to open this thing up, and right off the bat, you notice that on the arms have long blades. Like, just on the forearm, there's blades on the side.
Oh, that's dope. That gets me excited. I was like, look at that. I'm like, ooh,
Oh,
I like that.
ooh, is it the Predator armor?
No, it is more just like,
So.
take the idea of what an ice skate looks like and put that on the arms.
Everglades, what the fuck are you doing with that
honestly, that's
seaweed?
good.
What the
So,
fuck
you
are
know,
you
still
doing
get a
with that
splash on.
seaweed?
But it also is small enough to where you can still aim your bow or aim a gun properly.
Okay.
So just enough to where if I need to, I can do a quick little slicey slice.
Yep. They
Yeah,
are
of
indeed
course.
just a normal dagger's worth of damage.
Yep, just do a quick little slashy, cutty.
You could also probably charge at people with it.
Perfect.
I feel like that'd be more useful if he embraced his rogue sneakiness more, rather than going
He
head
can
on.
definitely
to a
shove
target.
people while doing it.
He could.
You do know I just no, you don't actually. Never mind.
I must say, yeah, I know very little about your character.
And Michael will go on to point out more of it and say, I also inserted a little bit of runic magic in here, because I started doing stuff with that.
Oh, nice.
Oh, you figured out some of the runic magic. I see. Okay. Well, what did you get?
You know,
No, Everglades, no.
He points out on basically the end of the sleeves of it, there's 2 runes, one on each. One that is meant for protection, and the other is just meant for, strength.
Okay.
So, goes on to explain. So not only should this room help protect this more, but the other one will not only make it easier to carry things, but easier to draw heavy bows or hit harder.
Oh, I see. Yes, that was a problem with the bigger bows, I noticed.
Noticeably, this armor bulky with that one rune counts as medium armor.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Wait, are you able to use medium armor?
I can use heavy armor.
What?
I'm an armorer, my friend.
Oh, right, because your artificer levels. Right, I was confused. I was like,
I could use medium armor from artificer level 1.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I forgot that you took levels in artificer, so I was
And,
more thinking like blend of rogue.
The other one, bulky,
Yes.
will add an automatic +1 to melee-based attack.
Oh, I see. Okay, I'm gonna have to custom item this.
It also
Yes.
adds 50 extra pounds to your maximum weight.
Nice.
Thank Christ, because I keep hoarding stuff.
Yeah,
And then
it's
heavy
using
draw
the
for
actual
bow is just
attacking
flavor.
warrior group. You want to hold
Yeah.
that stuff yourself.
Granted, I'm not against making a custom feat called heavy draw.
I could maybe.
We'll talk about that next level up.
Yes, we will talk about it.
So yeah, this is the new armor Micah has been working on.
I look at it. and I'm like,
Surprisingly, it's also not alive.
I am surprised by that.
Surprisingly, also,
very
Yeah.
fine craftsmanship. I'm impressed.
Though we still have the cloak that I also gave him, so there's still a 50-50 shot.
yep. But to be fair, there's also no like neural implant or prosthetic in the way.
Yeah.
So is Micah equally as
God.
excited about the cloak he was working on as well?
Having been reminded of it as well. You see more little automatrons that are flying. Not spiders, but more of like flies, but bigger.
Mm.
That bring out your cloak in a similar kind of way that Volky's was presented, once again in that black coverage.
Mm.
And he's like, I almost forgot about this one, as he has the flies hand it to you.
I'll go ahead and uncover it.
As you uncover it, you notice just right off the bat a big ass rune right on the chest.
I see you definitely got into runic with this one as well.
I was practicing. Noticeably from this one you see kind of like veins coming off it covering the cloak.
Ah, there it is.
So what does this rune do?
This one I found just adds a bit more vitality to everything.
Hmm.
And you can kind of see it beating like a heart. Just like magic pulses.
Is it alive?
I don't believe it to be.
I don't think it is.
Well, should it be? Puts it on. Here's a voice. Hey, how you doing?
I'm gonna try and put it on. Does anything happen?
Puts it on. My name's Billy.
So you go to put on this cloak,
My name's Chloe.
and it is fastened right where the rune is.
Mm.
And all of a sudden you feel your heart kind of start going in sync with this one.
Yeah,
As you
that's a
feel
weird
just
feeling.
more life to you. As you're wearing this, you gain a lovely 20 extra hit point.
Holy
Oh,
shit.
wow.
Holy shit.
Frickin' hell.
You officially have way more health than me then at that point. My god.
Oh yeah, well that's the whole thing. She can be the false pacifist that she always needed to be.
She can be the literal
She
tank.
can go
Yeah.
melee range like she has been.
Let's just hope nothing bad happens when those hit points are gone.
Oh, that's true.
True.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, don't worry. Now you can jump on boars all you want, and there's no reason. Hell, jump on another dragon.
Stab it, why don't you?
Yeah, no, definitely.
I mean,
Hey,
I'm
yeah,
assuming
no-
I'm assuming with a hit point buff like that, that's the only thing this cloak does.
Yeah, this was the first one
Yeah.
we worked on.
This is making me significantly healthier.
I just look at you and I'm like, oh, okay, so you want... I kind of like hand you my shield, I'm like, you want to be the tank this time?
I mean, I could probably challenge you for it. I think the only thing you have on me at this point is AC.
Micah
I
does
see.
walk up to our lovely kobold, having not wanted him to be left out of this gift giving.
Aw, look, he
And he
does
says-
care.
I've made a little something for you as well. As he holds up gloves.
I look curiously at him, I'm like,
More gauntlet style being plated, but
alright, hey,
It's like,
I mean, actually,
I embedded
appreciate those.
something into these as well.
They're just
As he hands them to you, they are also built to fit you perfectly.
Oh, because of the kobold thing. Yeah.
Yes.
Also, this one, why is Everglades hiding in my chat? What has happened over there?
She stuffed seaweed in my nose.
So does one.
I had to sneeze it out,
Perfect.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Do you put on these gloves?
Sure. I mean, just to see how they fit.
You asking it like that is so intimidating.
Listen,
That's
at
why I
this
ask like that. It's the fun part.
point- at
So
this
I've
point,
donned my armor too. Am I going to implode?
So as you slip on these lovely gauntlets, you feel your grip even better than it was before. but also like a healing variant going within you. With these gloves, every start of your turn, you gain back 1d4 hit points.
Oh wow!
Oh my
Holy
goodness.
crap. That's.
I feel like this is like pre-boss fight.
Yeah, I feel it.
I mean, we don't know
no,
what that
no,
horse we're facing is.
No. Vulcan.
It is true.
Because this is now you just made me think that this is the vibe of like you go into a room before the boss fight and it has like health
Yep.
reload stations, new weapons, new gear, new armor, and you're just like,
Yeah.
why is all this good stuff here? What's about to happen?
Yeah, kind of like in a Resident Evil game, whenever you get ammo for your best weapons and you get plenty of ammo. You're like, oh man, I was running low on this. Oh man, this is great. And then you have to fall down a hole.
To be fair, this is basically doubling down on that, given that we had the frickin' cursed vendor that we got all of those magic items from.
To be fair, I almost died.
Yeah, you had.
I was randomly handed a furry leaf in my DMs from the Everglades.
I'm gonna
It had a furry leaf?
A furry leaf.
Okay, wait, what? Okay.
Like, does it have like fan art on it or something? Like, how do you know it's furry?
Close. Well, you see, it was described as furry.
Not even fuzzy, furry.
Yeah, well, that's
Yes.
like
So yeah, y'all now have new toys that should,
yes.
make life expectancy better. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hopefully
right,
there are no negative drawbacks.
I mean, there could.
I also remembered, I'm gonna fill out the Magitech spring-loaded knives that Micah gave me before. I actually had a chance to use these.
Oh,
well,
yeah,
how
you
that
did.
go?
They went through them.
That's expected.
Yep.
Would you like more?
I've still got 3.
I have a question, Squee.
Yes.
Do the gloves add anything to my AC, as well as the helmet? Also, I'd never asked that for the helmet as well.
It is all classified as plate.
Okay, so it all falls under the category plate. Okay, gotcha.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
It is simply just flavor.
I am waiting until after stream to make the custom item with you.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Is there anything else we need to... It looks like Micah has found a good outlet, at least, and has stepped in and done well.
So
Yeah.
when he gives me the gauntlets and I feel that rush, that feeling of healing, I'm gonna go over to him, right? I'm gonna ignore the rest of them, because I'm just gonna give him a hug. And I'll go, thank you, I very much appreciate this gift.
He does indeed embrace in the hug.
I'm trying to get into a group hug.
No. I will pick him up and move him away from you.
I'm chasing after you with open arms. Just come on, give me a hug.
No.
I don't suggest Volky get in on that, blades.
Yeah,
Volky can stay out of it. I will do my best to corner the dragon, and then do group hug.
I'm letting him go and then running away.
Yep. However, I will say.
I forgot to do that.
I will say, as the hug finally does dissipate, I will say to Micah, I do have something else that you might want to tinker with a little bit. Albeit if you're going to try to replicate it, please do it somewhere outside of the house and not at people.
What would that be?
I'm going to show him the broken remains of Zalagathar.
Ah.
Yes, you didn't. You were wondering why I picked it up.
No, I was just wondering, what even is that?
Do you remember the railgun that Raven fired at the dragon that broke?
Oh, that thing. Actually,
Yes,
no,
that thing.
my
I
character wouldn't
took
know
the
that.
pieces.
My character wouldn't know that, so he just looks at you and he goes, "What is that?"
I know you heard it. You were at the fight. Do you remember the blinding light and the thing that almost like deafened? The reason why I was like weirdly off balance when I was coming down. Yeah, I almost
wondered
got
that,
deafened. I almost got deafened by this thing.
What
The
is
thing
it?
that
A magic
punched a
cannon?
hole and grounded the red dragon.
Yeah.
That was this one shot.
Cat grounded it.
Yes, I
Well,
did.
yes, but I'm saying it. It definitely stopped its ascent
Yeah.
for a little bit at least. It dealt heavy damage.
That's the thing. Oh, yay.
Yeah, definitely do
Well,
not
one
fire
shot-
that in town.
I'm kind of like.
Oh, no, it's broken.
slowly
No,
stepping
it's
away from
broken
that,
as
and I'm
fuck.
like, yeah. I don't care.
Even just holding it, you can see like the flickering portals that were in it that made the bullet go fast enough.
Yep. I got this from my friend that fired it at max charge, of course, because she has absolutely no respect for herself or her weapons, and small rant is stopped before I just lay the pieces out in front of him.
I thought you were
Or,
gonna say throw it at him.
hold them out in front of him, offering them.
He takes it, and with like a weird twisted smile, he's overly excited to see this thing.
Well, I suppose the cat did tell me that you were working on a project for all of us, so I thought it was only appropriate to get you something that I know any tinkerer would like, and that's something they don't fully understand.
Already, you kind of see him like looking at it and putting pieces to pieces, and it's just already
As he gets all the
sparks of madness.
Yeah, as he gets it, I'll give him some pats on the head. Please, no aiming at organic life unless it's threatening.
I will certainly see what I can do with it.
We're aiming that at rocks, not trees or anything like that.
Yeah, don't piss off a dryad or something.
Yeah.
I mean, the trees are quiet because the rocks are listening.
Was this a good idea? Who knows?
I'm just happy that you've given him something to work on that is not himself.
Yes, albeit.
You're gonna come back and he's gonna attach this bitch to his arm somehow.
Oh, I know.
He's gonna be Mega Man by some point.
I mean, of course, but at the very least, I gave a growing boy something that can go boom.
A growing boy is first gun.
Yep. Albeit a broken gun, so he has to be a
Bro,
gun.
you handled like a 5-year-old with Desert Eagle. That's basically what you just did.
Yeah. Yeah.
The NRA is gonna be down your throat if it existed in this world.
Yeah, but good thing they don't. So we just hear the like sounds of an American eagle from a bald eagle screeching in the distance, even though we don't know those. They're nowhere nearby. It's just
There's like an apple pie there and a weird red, white, and blue flag in the background.
I give like a single
Right.
pose.
Anyway, y'all have a horse to go kill. Do you want to get on that?
Yeah. I was planning on it. I just needed to do that for Micah.
Yeah. Follow-up question. Do we want to take Micah?
No, we don't want to take the child.
Wait, Well, no, I definitely want to. By the way, I'm gonna do this bickering in character. Like, what?
I never
We
said
should
in
at least
character. I
ask.
never said in character.
No, we're having some
Damn
character.
it. We're having this in character
We're having
now.
some character.
We should at
We're
least ask.
No, we are not bringing a child into a dangerous situation. He already had one, and he
It's the
You can
legal
die.
age, probably.
He
He's
what?
over 500 years old now, I'm sure.
Okay, and I'm over 500, yet you still treat me like a child. No.
At least I'm consistent. I treat both of you like children.
Yeah, that is true.
This is true. This is true.
Albeit, most of the time I just wander off anyway.
But she
Anyways,
still has you in a
Micah,
dangerous situation.
Micah, have you got plans?
Well,
We
other
broke
than
her.
working on this lovely piece, not really.
We've got a quest for a unicorn to go take down some other kind of horse that we don't know.
Wait, hold on. Okay, hold on. If you're gonna take them on boars, I might be persuaded for the boar, but you are not taking this child and putting him in against a freaking enemy of a unicorn. Are you mad? Do you? want to
Yes,
see
what is
people
the rest of
die?
your question?
So he's like, I would love to join you, but beauty sparks in this, and I'd like to see what I can do.
Fair enough.
Yes,
Oh.
I
As he's
got a
like
good gift.
rubbing his hands together in pure excitement.
I'm
I
gonna-
got him
I'm
a
gonna,
good
like,
gift.
Pat him on the head as I'm. No, Everglades, stop with the seaweed. No.
Alright. I'm gonna lead the party out, let Micah do his thing, and look to the kobold. You know, I was gonna have him run as soon as we found the thing and confirmed it was something actually dangerous, right? This was more to be nice and invite him so that he feels involved.
Then invite him out to cake, or around the town, or to the park.
You do
I will
know
say,
I didn't
you
even
do
the
know that
fun
gloves
part.
can do some damage, right? I was gonna let him help.
Okay, and my child was great with a fencing sword. I am not going to take them out into a freaking war zone.
Eh.
Hey, war was last time. This isn't a war zone.
Yeah, this isn't a
It's
war
not-
zone at all. This is light work.
War was last episode. Plug that episode for us.
This is light work. I'd say is we don't know what it is.
Yeah. I will say y'all are going deeper in the forest than you ever traveled before.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
And I assume
Yep.
we're going on foot because Carl's wagon will
Yep,
get stopped.
Carl's
Yep, that's
cart
a-
cannot fit.
Oh,
Yup.
maybe I should- Actually, hold on. As we're going
Yeah.
in, as we're like at the edge of the forest about to go in, I kind of go, question for the both of you. Do either of you have camping supplies?
I just see Cat eating.
Yes, I
Just like
was
eating
nomming on stuff.
slowly puts it down in a way. No.
Mostly, it looks like she's eating air because I just see hand and mouth open.
I was eating raspberry.
I figured.
That's a silly question. I have 30. I have 20 rations.
No, I mean as in like tents, bedrolls.
Yeah, I've got bedroll, tinderbox, that kind of stuff.
I mean, as long as we don't piss off a dryad, I can make whatever I need in wood.
You're fine. What about you? As I point to Kat.
I'm gonna just kind of plop my bag down, pull out bedroll, the rations, mess kit, water skin.
It's almost like we're
Tinderbox.
prepared. It's almost like we're
I have
prepared.
bulky.
Do you have a tent?
Yeah.
No.
I feel like okay. We need to go get you a tent. So I'm gonna.
Oh, you have bulky.
Or you can borrow my tent.
I can make a tart.
I'm gonna go to a shop and look for a tent, I guess.
I am not. I am staying by the tree and waiting.
You can wait by the tree, Leaf Boy. Okay, it's fine.
Leaf Boy
So,
is a compliment. Thank you very much.
You go find a tent, Cat. It's
Mhm.
probably only like 10 silver.
Okay.
That's cheap for a tent. Damn. That's really freaking cheap.
It's cheap tent.
It's almost like it will survive one gust of wind.
It's got a bunch of.
If it rains, albeit, goodbye.
Oh, goodbye, Sint.
Alright, so 11 silver, you said?
10 silver.
Yeah.
Said.
Oh, 10 silver.
Wait.
okay.
Okay. Yeah. I heard 10 silver. I don't know if he.
I don't know why I heard 11 then.
Mm.
I don't know why.
There we go.
Why did you-
I paid for tent. I'm probably just gonna try and use my plant staff, but just in case that staff doesn't work, I've got a tent now.
Everglades, are you eating the cheesecake or are you eating the dragonfly?
Well, I thought the
Probably
cheesecake.
both.
I thought the
Places-
cheesecake was a mud cake.
She says places cheesecake on scales and starts to eat dragonfly.
She's
Why would you
probably
please-
eating the
He's
dragonfly.
eating the dragonfly.
Why did you place the cheesecake on my scale? What? I'm
Because she
confused.
needed her hands, obviously. Get with the program.
Anyway, we're gonna do a little quick skip to deeper in the forest for plot
Yep.
relevance.
So, well, I'm guessing there's not much to see in this forest that would be of any
Yeah.
use to
We,
us.
we would just be talking about the weird fairy dragon that has started following us around today.
Yep.
As you'll get deeper and deeper into this forest, you notice a large population of wolves,
No.
more than what a normal pack would be.
Poppers?
Are you sure it's a
Do,
horse that we're after?
It's that a horse. I've got it in my journal.
I don't
As
know of
you-
any horse that would be hanging around this many wolves.
As you keep walking, it's as if they're getting more denser. None of them attacking, but just watching.
I'm gonna wave to one.
I'm gonna have my hand on my sword, like just not like ready to draw, but just having it placed there just in case.
Thanks to Micah, I'm always strapped.
You're
So I'm gonna just wave to one.
gonna wave with the
To
bullet.
see how it
Nothing
reacts.
happens.
Yeah, it's real
No,
friendly.
man. Wow.
Kat, are you doing anything for said wolf?
You know what? I am gonna try and detect thoughts on a wolf, cause why not?
Of course. Roll that magic surge. Come on.
No surge this time.
Damn it. Come on.
That was
we
a
want
fucking
surges.
20.
Yeah. I definitely didn't surge on that.
Damn it.
So, you notice these wolves don't really have a normal wolf mind. In fact, these aren't normal wolves. These are more spirits.
Spirits.
Bert?
Wolven
Hello, spirits.
spirit.
Oh, it's
There is no answer.
They're
Just
what? Wait, what? Hey, hold on. They're
watching.
Spirits? What?
The wolves are spirits.
Okay, that's
Okay.
no.
After a little while walking, you notice a shack.
Shit. Oh look, it's
Is there a light on in it?
basketball player.
There is.
Does it have
And you
an
notice this is
outside
where the population of these wolves seem the most dense.
You know what? This has worked so well last time. I'm gonna go up and knock on the door.
I mean,
As you approach this door, you hear two people talking. One of them sounds very familiar. It is everybody's favorite gunslinger inside.
what?
Nope.
What do you mean, who?
Again, my character does not
Raven.
care for anyone.
We just talk about him.
I understand.
You're Raven.
Again, I have to explain this to you every single time. My character does not give a flying F about any
Yeah.
other characters. You were literally the only ones and Micah that he's cared to memorize the names of. How does
Yeah,
this not
But
make
also,
sense?
why are you saying who to nothing yet?
'Cause
I said
Yeah.
it's their gunslinger, you
not
said
to
who.
Remember the names. That's staying true to my character.
Ooh.
Well,
In character, people haven't mentioned shit yet.
and we're talking out of character at the moment, so your character has just out of nowhere gone, who? Also, do we recognize the other voice?
No.
Can I kind of make out what they're saying?
You hear Raven kind of saying that this person needs to calm down. There's nothing out to get them. And you hear
Even though
it's a
there's
male
something-
voice saying, I know it's coming from me. I know it's somewhere out here.
Not wrong.
Don't
As
want to spook them.
do you still knock?
I'm hesitating because I don't want to cause them to just panic or whatever.
It's the FBI.
But-
Oh no, the IRS.
I do want to make it obvious we are there in a way that won't spook them, like a sudden noise might.
How would?
So
How else would you alert someone that you're there without them seeing you? Like what?
I think what I'm going to do then is use prestidigitation and make a soft chime noise, like a doorbell. That's not as startling as sudden knocking.
That's even more startling.
Is this a friend Everglade? What is this dragonfly?
Not only is that even more startling because they don't have a wind chime themselves, but the fact that it's coming out of nowhere. Would you, if you were in the middle of a cabin who had no wind chime, no doorbell, out of nowhere, you're minding your own business talking to your friend, hear a fucking wind chime, would you not think that's fucking creepy?
I mean, that's straight from a horror movie type
But
of stuff.
exactly! That's straight from a freaking horror movie. You're gonna freaking give them a heart attack with that.
Like, I don't know why you thought this was a good idea, Ken.
Do you have a better
mean-
idea? But I've already done it, so.
I mean, to be fair, no, knock is a leveled spell. Never mind. I was gonna say I could do an actual knock, which is a very loud knock.
Just knock on the door. It's
I've
less
already done
intimidating and
them.
scary.
I'm gonna like in between your bickering, I'm just gonna go up and just.
Well, I've already done the prestidigitation, so I wonder, was there actually a response to that?
Oh god.
You hear the male voice
Ah.
kind of get a slight panic, mostly out of paranoia. And you hear something kind of get tossed against the wall. And you hear her kind of telling him to come out.
You scared the man shitless.
And then Volky knocks. So what is their
Yep.
response to the knock?
Oh, you've terrified this man. I feel bad. I feel bad.
You hear Raven pretty much call, like, asking who is it and all that.
Me. Like, actually, do you need a password? I don't know. Y'all seemed kind of scared.
She opens the door to you and it's like, there's no password here, it's just my brother's a little frightened.
Yeah, thank this one. As I point at the freaking cat.
I was going for softer sound. I didn't want to spook him.
I kind of like smack the back of your thighs, like, you idiot! You scared the man crapless.
I'm sorry.
Use your brain.
She
tried.
lets
I
you
tried.
in to this shack and you see it's quite small, but you do see the hole where a rock was moved from that leads into a tunnel.
Oh.
All right, I guess you really made him scared as he went into the freaking escape route. My goodness.
What is he so scared of?
Something about some weird horse creature.
Oh, a horse creature, you say? That's kind of why
You
we're
said it.
here.
Takes on a shape of a unicorn.
So it's a
Wait.
unicorn.
Can you, like, call him back so we could actually ask him questions? Because we were actually here about some kind of horse thing.
Well, you can certainly go down there and see if he wants to talk. Once he's down there, he usually doesn't come out for a while.
Okay,
The skittish type,
do you
I
want
see.
me to go in since I literally go through tunnels and caves and shit?
It's big enough for a normal person to go in.
Yeah, I'm just
Okay,
gonna start going and lead with, I'm sorry for startling you.
Why did you? Everglades, why are you tossing cheesecake in a random direction?
Alright, the fairy dragon
Say it louder.
fun.
So,
Everglades just throws cheesecake somewhere.
Everglades
You
also
go down to
offered
this-
dragonflies.
cave cat, and you see it's been like carved out neatly. Everything's made to look livable. And you just see him with one of his spirit wolves just talking to it.
Hello?
He looks back to you and is just like, and why are you here?
We wanted to ask you about the horse you were so afraid of.
It's watching me.
Can you tell
That
us
doesn't
more
help.
about it?
Yeah, oh god, that's giving me freaking flashbacks to Adventure Time. The horse. Oh my god.
It's watching me doesn't really help much. We anything we could actually use to hunt this thing down.
It looks like a unicorn, but it's really not.
Does it have its tongue sticking out?
How would you tell the difference between it and a unicorn?
It showed me its true form.
Oh, so it's a shapeshifter. Okay.
Did it give
And what
you
does
a
its true
name?
form look like?
Right?
It's a nightmare.
Well, I
Of
mean,
course.
a lot of monsters are nightmares, but you know, you want to try and.
You don't
But
understand.
no, that's not a me thing.
It's
I
a
just got this
nightmare.
armor.
What did Everglades say?
Oh, I now have blades of grass between my armor. I just got it, Everglades. I literally just got it.
Now you know my pain.
I think it calls itself Harper.
Harper?
Oh, that's problematic.
Mm-hmm.
Why is that problematic? I like how the Vulcan, like, why is that problematic?
You have
Wow,
got
you
to
didn't
get-
even remember
yeah,
the unicorn's name.
You have got to get this name thing figured out.
What?
The one that we slept right beside.
Oh, was that what that was?
I didn't do anything with us.
Hmm.
Is there
So-
an actual one named Harper and then one taking its form?
It could be a doppelganger.
So what did the nightmare... Like, why did it show you its true form?
I don't understand it. I
Thank you for the flower.
think it's
Everglades.
mocking me at this point. I feel its eyes constantly on me.
As long as it's not sticking its tongue out at you, you're fine.
You see him start making more of these weird wolves and sending them out of the hole.
So,
Just-
what's the deal with those? Like, what's the deal with the wolves? I'm all for dogs. Don't get me wrong, but why?
These are the only sort of surveillance I have left.
Well, you certainly have a lot.
So you're paranoid. Okay, gotcha. That
I
makes
can't
sense.
talk to the trees anymore.
Oh, you're a druid.
Why not?
I don't know. I think it took away my ability to.
Well, that's
That's
concerning.
Well, in any case, then okay, so it's taking on the form of a unicorn, and it's stalking you, or at least you feel like it's stalking you. It reveals its true form to you.
Have you
What?
seen it with your spirits?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm seeing it.
Do they act like they see?
It's hard to tell.
Where was the last place that you actually
fair.
saw this thing?
It was near a lake or spring or something. So it's
Of course it was.
That's where we found it. Yeah.
Do you know of an actual unicorn in this forest, or have you only seen this night?
I've only ever remembered seeing this one.
Okay, so that unicorn that we saw was not an actual unicorn. It was whatever this nightmare thing is. Okay.
Would there be any reason it would not hurt people that come across it?
Other than maintaining a disguise, I don't know.
Probably to maintain the disguise. Here's my question: is if it can take the shape of things? I know Actually, I looked at Cat actually. As I go, question. You're a shapeshifter, right?
Yes.
How thorough is your shapeshifting?
Depends on how thoroughly I know what I'm trying to shapeshift into.
So, better question I guess would be is, can you replicate the abilities of the things you turn into?
No.
Okay, so you can't. So
I'm still me.
Okay, so if you turn into me, you can't digest rock.
No.
Okay. My question would be is, if this thing is turning into things like a unicorn or other powerful beings, does it also adapt to those abilities of said creatures? Because
I would assume not, but like there's different.
Not. I would assume so, because that's something you can't rule out. We don't know about this creature. Always go with the worst intent in mind, because you don't know what it can pull.
Well, that's paranoia.
Well, it's paranoia that's kept me alive for so many years. Do you know how many fights I've had to go through where, you think, oh yeah, this guy's weak, this guy's, easily takeable, and then he takes you out mid fight with ease?
You're not wrong, but also seeing if we can encounter the unicorn again and have it do something only a unicorn could would be, like, if it immediately can't do that, then we know.
Right.
That's a very easy ground zero check.
So, what all can a unicorn do?
I believe they can heal great wounds, but I don't remember how.
And I'm not sure that's what we want to try before getting into a battle, I'll be honest. And thank you for the flowers, Everglades.
Yes, thank you as well.
Yeah.
You stuffed them between
a
the
flower.
yeah.
A flower was added to my now leafy armor.
Yeah,
I've got pink and white flowers in my hair.
No,
You'll see the same guy try to grab onto a root that kind of exposed as he tries to once again talk to a tree, before you see it kind of like burn into his hand.
Oh, so you've been cursed. Oh wow, yeah, you've really been cursed. Yeah.
I'm curious now. I'm gonna pull out my staff of plant growth and hold it out to him and be like, does this have any difference?
So you're just going to...
He holds it up and he's like, and where did you get this?
In a boar's stomach.
You see him kind of shaking a bit as he holds this. And he's like, I've made this one.
Oh.
What?
Oh.
So we found that with the corpse of the adventuring party that was in a boar.
A very, very large boar that doesn't seem like it should have been there.
Yeah.
He hands it back to you for saying, "Just keep it with you."
Will do. I'm sorry you had to learn of how it got there.
Trauma.
I'm going to cast Detect Good and Evil on this individual. Is it a man, a woman?
Yes, it is a guy. It is Raven's brother, specifically.
Okay. I'm going to detect
Notably, he's human.
Also, we've not gotten his name.
It says, for the duration, you will know of any abjuration, celestial, elemental, fae, fiend, or undead within 30 feet of you, as well as where the creature is located. Similarly, if you know there's a place or object within 30 feet of you that has magically concentrated or deconcentrated. Okay.
So what are you doing it for?
It is blocked. Whatever.
While he's reading that, what is your name?
I just go by Crow nowadays.
So I wanna cast that at him and to see if he's being affected, but what's affecting him, whether it be what kind of curse or what kind of demon maybe or something like that. Any evil spirit.
So casting this, you see that there is a strange thing kind of attached to him. More like gripping into his druidic magic.
So I go. You guys see me go up to him as I kind of like lay my hand on his shoulder. You'd see like my eyes start to glow a little as I look at him, see this gripping onto his druidic side, and I'm like, oh, okay, that's.
Well, you clearly see something. Do you see like a direction? Do you see a?
Let me look.
Heather?
So I look around to see if there's like a direction at which the magic is coming from.
Notably, it originates now just from inside of himself. As if this grip has been placed into his own body.
So this is near. Okay, so I look to Volky and I go, well, it's not originating from outside this cave. It's originating from within him.
Is it like a specific part of him?
More like the middle of his body, essentially. Kind of like his soul. So this is affecting him not on a physical level, but on a spiritual.
Well, now
He's effectively cut off from nature.
Yeah, he's not going to be in tune with nature for quite a while.
Well,
this is
to be fair,
of you being severed from magic from that dagger. Actually, hold on.
That was my next.
You mind giving me that dagger really quick? I want to try something.
Man, it's almost like you need to remember who has the dagger.
I look over to you and I'm like,
maybe I'll do it. Maybe I'll touch him with it.
Okay, well, go ahead.
Not taken out of context.
Yes, plunge it deep inside.
Yeah,
I'm saying that out of character.
Well, sir, this is going to look intimidating. I guarantee you it's not. I don't have a reason to stab you. I say as I pull out the weirdly shaped dagger. We're just testing something and seeing if I can somehow block its connection with this. I say as I put the blade to his skin.
So as you tap the blade to his skin, Theswin's still seeing this magic within him start leaching onto the dagger. Instead of canceling it out, this, whatever it is stronger than this dagger.
Okay, so I immediately grab Volky's arm and lift it away from it, like in a quick motion. Like, okay, no.
What
That was, yeah. Let me explain. This is whatever this is. I kind of like pat his chest and like where his chest and stomach would be. I go, that is stronger than that. As I point to the dagger. It was literally feeding off of it. Yes.
Grounded a dragon.
Exactly. And this is feeding off it like it's a freaking snack. It's snacking on it like I snack on bugs, alright? So keep it away. I didn't realize it.
I'll resheath my dagger.
Powerful, Jesus.
Well.
So, did it latch on because it's anti-magic or because it's just a magical object?
Well, give him the staff again to see if it does the same thing.
I mean, I was gonna try it with the frosty orb.
I would not. I would just give him the staff.
The staff. Just pass over staff.
As you try to pass him the staff, you see it doesn't move to it.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, no. This, as I take the staff back, give it back to her. It does not latch onto that. It
Frosty orb?
Specifically on to the dagger. So I think it's either.
No.
I'm still just holding out frosty orb.
Damn it.
No. No frosty orb. Back
Frosty orb.
Back in the bucket of holding.
Come on, try it.
Alright.
We want as much data as possible. I pass over frosty orb.
I just want to use the frosty orb.
I can get both.
So you're not
Anyway.
denying it.
So I'm gonna hold the orb in his hand as what happens, Squee?
So as you put it into his hand, you notice instead of the whatever magic this is going to it,
Mhm.
you notice it starts to change his druidic magic instead.
Oh, that's okay.
Notably, instead of being part of the forest, it's starting to try to make him of the Arctic.
That's
not good
interesting.
either.
And is this cursed spirit thing latching onto it, or is it not?
It is not.
Okay. And is it being weakened from this change, or is it still prevalent?
It is not.
Okay. So I take the orb away, give it back to her, and I'm like, not a result I expected or thought of, but it's a result.
And that's why we try it.
Well, yeah, but the thing
Would
is,
you share with the class
Okay. I give like the
in the King's English?
I give the bitch please look because I'm just like, well, if you'd let me continue my sentence, I would 100% get to that. Now would I?
I mean, you could be more consolidated with it, but go on.
So what I saw was the fact that the curse didn't react to the orb. However, it did change what kind of druid he was. So instead of him being a druid of the forest, it changed him as if he was a druid of the Arctic.
Is he back to normal now?
I look back at him. Is he changed
He is.
or no? He's changed. Okay, so I look back at him. And I
It
go
did
back
not get to affect him fully.
Okay, so I look back at you and I'm like, yeah, no, he's back to normal. So
Just a little touch of the ice.
if this were to be on him 24/7, probably it would probably change him fully. But as for now, he's back to normal. Well, normal in its cursed state. So we're gonna need to either take out that fake unicorn to relieve him of this curse, or well, actually no, we wouldn't want to bring him to the demon, because if we went to the demon, then he wouldn't be able to lift it. He made the knife, so it wouldn't make sense for him to be able to lift it.
Devil.
Devil.
You say that out loud, Volky. You correct
Yeah.
me. I looked at you and I'm like, whatever. Thing from the ever depths, okay?
You had it coming.
I don't care.
As a demon, I take offense.
Good, you should.
Either way, we found the unicorn once.
You get -1 DM brownie point.
There are no such things.
He
Well,
goes
yeah.
on to say, if y'all are planning to take it on, I will go with you.
Are you sure? Like, can you fight with this like this?
Will your spirits be able to help?
Yeah.
I'm sure they can.
All right.
So we
What
need.
about your sister?
It would probably. Yeah, probably.
Yeah, she's a capable fighter. At least Volky said she is.
I'm sure she will come along.
All right. Well, I don't see any reason to
Oh, you can have
keep
your,
holding out here then.
I look over to Volky as I start heading out of the little cave. Like, oh, you can simp for her on the way there.
Oh, is this what we're doing now? Oh, I see.
Yeah.
He
So-
starts to try to stand straight, but still, hunched over a bit.
I'll give him a shoulder to lean on if he needs it.
He accepts and he asks, Are you the group my sister talks so fondly of?
It's either us or her actual party.
Probably their party.
We'll see which.
Well, she does not speak fondly of King's Chosen.
Then
Then
it's
probably.
Yeah.
No, did she mention a paladin of any kind?
Sweet, freaking Everglades. You stay the hell away from my nose.
Why me?
Always my nose.
She mentioned some ignorant paladin.
Yeah, that's
some
the one.
weird eloquent.
That's that guy.
Yeah, that's also the one.
I think
Okay.
she specifically mentioned a weird fox, and that seems to be you.
Yes, that's probably me.
And
Yeah, you have the cough. You have the coughs over there.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah.
yeah, so and the fox is the one who could probably lead us to the unicorn if it is an actual unicorn, given that he's done it before.
Yes.
This is true. See, I actually look back to you and I go, that's why I had that thought of does it pick up the attributes of what it shapeshifts into? Because unicorns only let the pure of heart do it. So did it pick up the attributes?
I thought it was
of
only
that?
virgins.
No, pure of heart.
Notably, it could also do it on purpose.
That
Yeah.
is true too. So that's why I made that question of does it adapt?
Also, it didn't hide itself whenever you both came.
He does try to hand Volky a weird orb, sorts of small palm-sized green one.
You stayed in
What is-
line with the other.
Yeah, why not? I'll grab it.
He goes on saying, "This should let you see through the eyes of my spirits."
Am I just bombarded by multiple visions?
It's more you can connect to them, sort of like going through a camera system of sort.
Oh
Oh,
god, it's gonna
Yeah.
become 5 Nights at Freddy's.
Jesus Christ.
Just
But yes,
No.
so
immediately gets jump scared.
is my body going? So while I'm looking at other stuff, my body is still moving.
Yes,
Okay, well,
you're
I'm gonna
still
start-
you. You're just able to see as if it's a familiar.
Ah, well then I'm gonna start
One eye-
flipping through them. Then
Yeah, it's like one eye's covered in like the green mist, and the other eye is able to like still see and shit.
yep, I'm gonna start looking
Sure.
through the different spirits.
Gotcha.
As you're going through them all, every so often you see kind of like a black blur.
Like the rest of the vision is clear, and then there's a blur in the background, or it's all a blur.
It's kind of like a blur in the set spot, and noticeably two red beady eyes coming from it.
Well, yeah, from what I'm seeing here, that is certainly not that's something. It's not a unicorn.
I look over to him like, you want to share with the class?
I mean, there's not much else to share. It's a black horse-like figure with red eyes.
I think that's actually very something you would need to share with the class. Oh, thank you,
Didn't he-
Everglades. I appreciate
Didn't he
it.
tell us that before? Either way, how many are there? Do I just keep flipping through?
There's a lot.
Yeah.
I will, instead of keep going, I'm just going to stay on some of the on the few that I've seen that have already seemingly picked out this figure.
Alright.
Can you pinpoint where the spirits I'm looking at are?
I can try, as he starts also trying to see through them. And he starts going back up into the main shack, telling you to follow him.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I'm definitely following.
Yeah, Sam.
We're moving as a party.
Yep.
Now, two people can look through these eyes. Certainly
How
better than
convenient
one.
how convenient that each wolf has two eyes.
Oh wow.
Yep.
Wow. Scripted.
Yep. Imagine that.
Seeing him start walking out of the shack, Raven will follow.
Raven from Teen Titans?
No, Raven with the gun.
I mean, Raven could have a gun.
She pulled out the gat? Does it fire
Why
dark
does that
magic?
remind me of a platypus? Henry the platypus.
Betty the platypus.
Raven? Raven with a gun?
So,
We're hunting for nightmares.
Yeah.
Everybody said that's so
Make
Raven.
a pillow and a blanket. Then we can hop in.
After
No.
a good while of travel, you still see these multiple wolves, and Volky, you can even see yourself walking through some of them
Oh, this.
as you're going through. Very disorientating.
Yeah. Oh man, I never thought I'd see myself walking through someone else's eyes.
Second person perspective.
Yeah. It almost feels
Look
like
at that ass.
it almost feels like I'm in a game of
Well,
sorts.
I don't see anything.
Yeah, Billy's not here.
No,
You
it's
sure
like,
think, yo, I'm Billy.
Listen,
anytime he's referenced.
That's so Billy.
Anyways, how long does it take us to find this horse?
Oh, well, you're searching for until morning,
Yes.
basically.
Also, is it constantly moving between different spirits?
Yes.
Of course it is. Is it always
Not only are you seeing
staring at the
yourself-
spirit?
It's always staring into the spirit's eyes as the wolf just
Joy.
watches. Noticeably, some of them seem to disappear after a while of staring.
Oh joy.
These wolves are dying.
Yeah, no wonder he was so scared. Well, we have to
But-
keep looking.
As you search till morning, you finally get to see this quite lovely looking unicorn. It's Harper, guys.
Yay! Hardy
Let's say, so that was at night, right?
Yeah, all searching through the night, and you finally come to it. So, Volky, you see this lovely unicorn with your own eyes.
Hmm.
But looking through the wolf's eyes, all you see is the same black blur with red eyes.
I'm gonna like try to rub my eye. The singular eye, as the other one is still in the.
Nothing seems to change. He is still the unicorn in your eye.
That must be really trippy to see like one difference within one eye and the other is not.
Yep.
Yep.
Mostly, Cat and
I've
Desmond,
rolled
you
for detect
just see, you see the unicorn as normal.
And I am detecting thoughts on the unicorn.
It has kind of happy thoughts, like, oh, it's good to see you again.
I'm gonna give a wave. He's like, hey.
Also, good night, Everglades. It's okay. You can go.
Good night,
Night,
Everglades.
Everglades.
Sleep well, Everglades.
Sleep well.
Thank you for the boons you've given the party. They might need them.
Yes.
Oh, we should
You know,
have
for any time the horse spits at them, they have water resistance.
Yep.
So, Harper, what did you do last night? And I still have detect thoughts going.
I, grazed around. Just living my life as normal. And he's not lying.
So about that horse or whatever it is that you wanted us to find. Can you give us a little bit more of a description of what it was? I don't think Volky or this one, as I point to Cat, ever really wrote down a description.
Well, you see, it was
Almost
not
like
as
an
nice as I am.
Well, clearly, yes.
The mane of darkness, little piercing red eyes.
And
By chance, what is your opinion of the man beside me?
I don't have an opinion of him. I don't think I've met him in my life. sparking up a
Okay.
lie in Cat's detect dots. Notably, he's met this man on several occasions.
That
Just
doesn't
cut
sound
there.
quite right.
I just see you take like a
Brain
bite
lag.
of food.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was just like she was like, oh no, oh no, oh no.
No, I was
I
trying
already
to
have
think
the
of how to...
raspberry in hand. May as well eat it.
I was debating on how the frick to call out a unicorn for lying.
Oh,
My promise, I do not lie.
And I'm eating the seaweed.
Sparks a lie.
Yeah, that's a lie.
Well, I hate to break it to you, but it's not just my eyes I'm looking at you with right now.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, do you care to explain why you look different between both fields of vision?
You're looking through his eyes, aren't you? As he nods to the druid.
Technically a spirit's eyes, but I guess it's technically his spirits.
Could he not be lying to you?
Yeah.
I'm doing
What do you
detect
want? Okay.
magic.
Okay, wait, I was gonna say,
Detect magic is what I rolled for.
Oh, so you're doing it. Okay, I was about to do it.
I'm
Okay.
basically checking, is unicorn actually unicorn magic, or is it matching the magic that is the curse on the guy?
Magic looks like.
I'm
So-
comparing it to the curse on the guy. That is my thing that I'm matching it to.
Okay.
Yeah. For detect dots, you not only feel the presence of all these spiritual wolves just surrounding this area, but this horse's energy does match the curse.
Your magic doesn't seem like unicorn magic.
I am sure
Have you
I
ever
can.
been cursed?
I actually have long ago. Sparks a lie.
Yep, that's another lie.
You stopped their monologue?
You sly dog. You're about to call me Mallogan.
You sly dog, you stopped the monologue.
I already know it's gonna be a short.
I grow tired of this conversation. You see,
Is
as
there any
a
chance you can remove the curse from him and then just go on your merry way?
I look over to Kat and I'm like, you choose now. Really? Really? You choose now to ask me this? After you just told the man you're lying 3 times?
Well, yeah, I want him to know that I know when he's lying.
And the fact-
And
Don't
I'm
think
basically
I
trying
want
to
to.
solve this without violence.
I don't think I want to.
notably, you'll see a sort of wisp start to approach your feet as a large pillar of fire goes from under you, Cat.
Oh, that's
Well,
great.
I'm still immune to fire,
I know.
but I will mark the coin as triggering.
Yep.
Yep. Well, clearly you can't detect someone else.
You can use our chat if you want to count down, Cat.
I'm just modifying the item itself.
Okay, I don't know if you
I assume it goes down from the number you sent before.
Yes.
Okay.
You're lucky I rolled high with that shit.
Yeah. Well, that was rude. Just not even
was it?
phased by the fire.
I was like, is it me?
As you see him pretty much start doing the same thing, but to Volky this time.
I'm gonna go ahead and pull out my frickin' rod of ice and just try and freeze the horse where it stands. Stop it from casting any more magic by just freezing it in place.
As you cast the ice to it, it kind of just melts on impact but its illusion does wear off, revealing quite a handsome-looking nightmare.
I don't think you can
Oh, there
call
you
a nightmare handsome, but okay.
I mean, ask the furries.
Yep.
Anyways, seeing that ice
So-
alone didn't work, I'm now using the plant one to try and wrap it in the grass around it and hold it in place. And using the ice on top of it to frost it over and make sure it doesn't immediately catch fire.
You see him start using his same fire to not only burn the plants, but near instantly melt this weird ice.
You might want to do something while I have it distracted.
Hey, I was letting you do your thing, man. I mean, just
Here, so I'll find that I'll do then. Since Volky doesn't want to freaking step up, and since he's the ranger,
I'm sorry. Did the tank not want to go melee range?
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you not want to go and actually do your job as a range? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and use my
Bruce is going to sit on the shoulder of
dragon roar, Ranger
the
cry.
paladin.
and then I'm going to unsheath my sword and shield, charging in as much as I can, which is 30 feet.
Now that I've been draconically enhanced, I will shoot my flintlock. That
You
gives
were
me
actually
advantage,
waiting
right?
for me to do that.
I mean, it's almost like you've done
So-
it every night.
I used
As y'all try to attack this thing, it's like a wall put up in between you and it, and says, "This is not the place for this. Unless you want to make sure this forest is gone by the morning."
Okay, Goku.
Would you rather we do this at the lake?
I know of a better place. And you see it just kind of fade away, leaving nothing but a map.
Nothing but a what?
A map.
A map.
A map. Okay. I thought he cut out for a second.
Oh, joy.
mm.
Do I need to detect magic this map before we even touch it?
I mean, you can.
Oh, you know what? I kind of like kick the water a bit as I'm like, fuck.
Yeah?
Cast mark on him.
Yeah, probably.
You don't say.
This map is either gonna point right to him or teleport us right to him.
Yeah, but
Well, it better be. We'd best all touch it then, just in case.
By the power of friendship,
Alright, touch the map.
By the power of
are you
friendship,
casting Detect Magic, Cat?
is her detect magic not on from before? It'd last for 10 minutes.
Is it
Would you
still
have
going?
dropped it?
Yeah, I probably would have dropped it once I started pulling out the rods.
It do be concentration. Never
Yeah.
mind. I mean, to be fair, I'm probably going to cast detect magic before, if anything.
I mean, I'll let you do it then. My other thought was just poke it with a stick.
Honestly, let's try that method first. I'm a poke it with a stick.
You poke it with the stick, and it is indeed paper.
I'm gonna grab another stick and try and like unfurl it so we can see the map without directly touching it.
It's a map.
Do we recognize the place it's pointing to?
You don't recognize it, but it's in a similar direction of where you were already going.
Alright.
Ah, of course.
Is it over by Merida?
No. Then
No,
the same
it's just
direction you're
for-
walking into forest.
Okay, further into the forest.
I kind of felt that was implied, Cat.
I was
Well.
confused.
Confusion.
We know that. Very much so.
Notably, it's an ancient temple buried under the forest long ago. One of storms.
Storm?
And this isn't over by where Sarah said her thing was it?
No,
Okay,
Well,
good.
probably not. But she's not a storm god, so I mean,
Yeah, I still don't know what she's the god of, is the thing.
Something. Some that don't like spiders.
Yeah.
Early.
I've got a whole bunch of random anecdotes about her. Not anything else. Not anything useful.
Well,
it should be. A lesser-known god does not have the known things.
Yeah, that's
No,
kind
you
of
only
lesser
met
known,
two
I guess.
people. One of them was dead.
true.
Well, no, we met 3. One of them gave me a coin.
Yeah.
No, 4,
Okay,
because
well-
one of them was a previous follower who was down on their luck.
Yeah.
Albeit, we have a location now. We might as well pursue it, with or without a very useful mark.
Well, we have a map, first off, and second off, that only lasts for about an hour.
Well, then you touch the map.
Alright, fuck it, fine. Just want to be a baby. I'm gonna grab the map.
I mean, why don't you get the cursed guy to pick up the map?
Well, he's already
What's
said
he
he
gonna
picked
do?
it
Get
up.
more cursed?
And
Nothing
technically we
happened.
did get the cursed guy to pick up the map.
If you want the cursed guy to pick it up, I'm literally a cursed guy.
Yeah.
Cursed by the same horse. Either way, the map is a map. It's not a cursed
Okay.
object.
We start walking.
Yeah.
Yay.
Albeit as soon as I see that the dragon does not like instantly combust, I'm going to take the map instead. Using my calligraphy as we follow it, or my calligrapher's skills, and start trying to see if I can see any secrets or misdirections paths on it.
It's an honest map. Okay, would you like to check your notebook of, magic?
Yep, I will pull out Thane's journal and look at it.
The map has made itself onto one of the pages. Now that you've seen it. Convenience fee, right?
Yep.
Hey.
Any extra information about the horse or anything?
Noticeably, its alias of Harper turns out, hey, that's not a unicorn, it's a nightmare.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
Name is unknown. Abilities, kind of unknown, other than, fire. He has not seen enough of this horse to get a full read.
Reasonable. I'm honestly half tempted to try and rodeo this horse next time.
Oh god.
I have fire immunity anyways.
Yeah, and you're banking on that being the only ability he has.
I mean,
Yeah.
not necessarily. I could use the frickin' illusion spell I have and get his attention elsewhere, the phantasmal force.
Hey, she has a whole extra 20 hit points if she puts the cloak on.
Yep.
I have the cloak on. I've got the cloak on underneath my blue cloak that has the embroidery on it.
You got
I'm
cloak
double
over
cloaking.
cloak.
Yeah, I'm double cloaking.
Hallelujah.
Anyway, I think this will be a nice time to end it.
Yep.
End on time this time, kind of.
Oh man, that's a rarity.
We still have the closing statements.
Well, and then we have as we fade to black, all big text comes down, those I think it was the Pokemon Dungeon games, and it was the side quest begins.
Oh, I love Pokemon Dungeons.
Yep. Anyways, we will be back on Thursday playing Alternate Watch over on Twitch.
Yes.
And then Hey-When SMP resumes on Sunday as well.
Maybe I can find the rest.
Yes, we
Probably
really need to figure out a way to get you... you should at least be able to spot Deswin's area.
Exactly.
Well, either way, I am going and just upgrading my home. I already did a whole ass journey and didn't find anyone for an hour and a half.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure you went in the wrong direction. If you just went back towards spawn, you would have found Deswin.
I don't know which way spawn is at this point.
Actually,
Make
hold
a
on.
compass.
I have a question. Why
Know
the
how.
hell Did you abandon me when I literally was flying with you?
We can talk about this later. Anyways, and more Fluff-V D&D will be back on Tuesday as well, where we will finally take on Nightmare.
Yeah.
Nightmare
Anything-
Fredbear from FNAF? Wow.
Anything you guys want to say before we sign off?
Don't do deals with horses, guys. They're kind of evil.
Yep. Be wary of the jump scare at the end of this.
The jump scare is actually just this one.
Yeah.
You know what?
And anything on your front, Desmond?
Make sure to follow our Twitters, and if you're following us on Twitch or on YouTube, make sure to hit the bell notification to make sure that you get updates whenever we go live.
Oh yeah, we need to simp ourselves more.
Make sure you hit that like button, comment, and subscribe. Go check out Volky and Desmond at their respective channels on Twitch, because we are currently YouTube on Cat's channel. You can also hit me up at
Yeah.
1KingSquee on Twitch and get me to 100 followers before I ever stream once again.
Woo!
And that was the attempted jump scare.
Ah, that's what that was.
What was the
Man, you see, this is why Scott
we
Cawthon
shouting
was
bot
so...
and going, ah.
This is why Scott Cawthon was so
Sorry,
popular. He did it so much better.
Yeah, I'm not good at jump scares.
Check out Cat's
not even noticing.
Twitter, and you can probably find the other ads of the other two bumbling idiots we have in this party.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yep. I will see you guys next time. Do it, Nya.
Cat,